Welcome inside Pure Esports in Gilbert, Arizona, where tonight on Weeknight Smash we have Pure Smash. Good evening, everyone. It is Bonanza, actually on the mic for yeah, on the mics, and then of course I'm joined by Taco. How you been, buddy? It's been a while since I've actually commentated with you.
Yeah, it really has been. It feels like it's been forever. But I mean, more than anything, it's been forever since you've been on the mic at all. I mean, like I know we got like a little bit of a cameo from you during it was Smash Reach that we got a little cameo from yourself, as well as that banger of a trailer, bro. Seriously, still proud of you for that one, man. That was a nice.
Thank you. No, that was 4 months of work, and you know what? I wanted it to be perfect because it's a big deal that Ascension is coming back. Exactly. By the way, Ascension, October 23rd, obviously. So just go there and then have that. I wonder why we have the full screen version of this graphic. Oh yeah, that's right, because I put it on the drive like that.
Yeah,
okay.
Looks really good.
I have the half slab version actually somewhere else.
Oh,
so.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, no. So basically, it's meant for broadcast stuff. You know how I am.
I get
I'm
that.
the broadcast guy. So.
Just broadcast things, people. Just ignore us for
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, here we go.
But if you don't know who I am, I'm Taylor. And I go by Bonanza. But I'm primarily behind the scenes running the stream. And of course, I'm the broadcast operations leader for SAK and also FrameSync Media, which is the company that actually puts on this stream. I'm in front of the mic today, so yeah, we're gonna have a nice time, and of course we're gonna have a nice time with this bracket. First up on stream, we're gonna do GCU Storm and Orange Guy. So. Tell me about these players.
So Orange Guy, I know that we did mention that we have a really stacked bracket for AZ Talent tonight from what it looks like, and I definitely do agree. But that's not to say that we don't have a shorting of new talent on the screen. Orange Guy definitely does seem to be quite a new face here. However, Storm is going to be a GCU player, and a pretty notable one at that, given that the Pichu that this player seems to be bringing onto the table these past couple of weeks has been showing out pretty surprisingly in my book. Pretty talented Pichu, has won a couple of amateur brackets, and even when he doesn't quite make it into amateurs, does seem to make a pretty nice run through brackets. So a pretty prime choice, I would say, for a round one tonight.
Yeah, that's texting something real quickly.
No problem.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think we're going to... And here's the thing with these are even kiltered seeds, so we're going to see a very nice even matchup in this first set.
Right.
We're just waiting for the go-ahead.
Yeah, just waiting for the go-ahead here, but let's go ahead and see here in just a second what stage they're going on. Looks like Inkling is going to be the character of choice from Orange Guy, which is honestly a little bit rare in this day and age. I don't know if you knew about Inkling at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, I remember the Inkling and all the stuff around it. But of course, you know, early game Pichu. I mean, you remember back in the gaming lounge that you just saw victory screen with Pichu all over him.
Yeah, all over the place, bro. And honestly, Inkling was no different too. So we're getting a little bit of a throwback here for our first round today, back to 2018 when this game first launched, and both of these two were. On one end, Inkling was heavily believed to be like one of the best characters in the game. Still pretty competent, I would say. And then meanwhile, Pichu is actually broken. Pichu was actually busted, especially on that forward tilt. Thankfully, it has been nerfed quite a bit to where Pichu is a little bit more well-balanced. But you can still see Storm's doing quite a big number on Orange Guy straight out the gate. A pretty marginal percent lead that Storm is maintaining and even retaining in this entire stock lead that we now have. 52% on the board for Storm, taking the first stock of tonight.
Yeah, Storm really keeping that stage control and going for those.
Yeah, going for those loops, you're seeing it. Those up air loops followed up by an up air, so things are really shaping up for Storm so far. Good nair as well to completely block out that side B attempt, so he's doing a real job of controlling the situation right now. here, good in air as well, and the neutral is definitely shaping up here for Storm once again. But here comes Orange Guy at the ledge using a forward air to space himself out a little bit more, and at 135%, these hits are going to start doing a huge number here on such a light character. There we go, good up there from Storm.
Oh, try to go for the combo.
Yeah, tries to go for that down B follow-up. It's a pretty solid confirm.
It can be. Oh, but if you go off stage like that hitbox.
Yeah, that hitbox could spell disaster. But there we go, Storm once again taking another stock here and still holding on at 157. Really impressive, especially considering the attribute that Pichu has where you can, you know, bring up that percent just by moving around with the character sometimes. See, like, all these aerials coming out. That percent is stacking up, and there we go, going off stage with a forward air, finishing off with a down air for a 3-stock finish for the first round of tonight.
That was nasty. Let's take a look at this last stock here. So you're coming off, you get him off stage, but then you're just gonna go for that kill confirm. You got 3 stocks. You can do whatever you want.
Exactly. You're just gonna let it rip to close out that first round. And it looks like the counter pick is gonna be Lilat this time around. Keep in mind that our rule sets are a little different throughout the week, and tonight we're running Lilat, and it looks like Orange Guy is also gonna be running a hero counter pick as well.
I love Lilat.
And you know what? Hero's pretty cool too. So let's see what this maybe could be doing for Orange Guy here. There we go. So far, Storm does seem to still be in control of the neutral. Good catch on the platform as well. And Orange Guy is also doing a pretty good job at prioritizing these platforms, as you saw with those aerials. Trying to get some distance to let out a couple of spells here, but instead just going to be playing out the neutral for just a little bit. Storm definitely prioritizing on every neutral win that he's able to get right now. There we go, and the forward air off stage, closing out the first stock. What do you think about this counter pick though? What do you think it might be doing for Orange Guy?
I think for Orange Guy's, he tried to pick it probably because of the advantage that he has. You know, you're going to take someone to Lilat that doesn't want to go to Lilat. So if you're specialized in Lilat, then well, there you go.
Right, so I'm only assuming that Orange Guy probably made this pick under the pretense that, you know, they're really good at maneuvering on this stage. But here goes Storm once again on the second stock. It almost looks like a tied game as you look down at the stock count. Oh, but unfortunately didn't charge up the up B.
Yeah.
That'll happen.
The one question I have is, what were the counter picks? Sorry, the
stage bands?
Yeah,
no clue on the stage bands. No clue on the stage bands, but it did seem like it was a pretty confident pick from Orange Guy. I don't know if he knew how those special moves work, that they're like the up B, side B, and neutral B have like 3 stages of like charging, if you knew that.
Yeah.
That's right. So unfortunately didn't get enough to recover onto the stage, but look at that. Storm wasting no time prioritizing on that 2-stock lead that he has right now.
Okay, wait. Gotta love waiting for that charge right there.
Yeah, I definitely was waiting on that.
And just using the thunder shocks to get in close to stun, and then.
Oh my goodness! And that was a bit of a DBZ moment right there, trading with the back air and the down air from Storm, back air from Orange Guy, and man, well, that was quite the trade-off there. It was interesting interaction.
Yeah, let's take a look at that again. You know, just right there. Let's slow it down right here. Slow it down right here.
You can see, you can see that on the platform. He was trying to like go for like a drop from platform back here. So he was definitely setting up for it and got it the last second.
Yeah, no. I think the trade definitely went his way, but it's also that trade was very risky too. Like, imagine if you were in a last stock situation, you definitely play that differently.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly, you'd probably be playing that a little bit differently, but really strong start there for Storm. And you know what? I didn't even realize until the match ended. You main Pikachu, don't you?
Yeah, I do main Pikachu. So it's because the move sets were very similar. It's nice and easy. So take a look here.
Yeah. Oh, Pichu actually lost the stock first. You're right.
Yeah. So again, like I said, I wouldn't have never gone for that move if I was in a last stock situation. I would have been a lot more careful. Now the question too is do you go off stage on a last stock situation? I mean, sure, if you're confident, but you're playing off stage at that point with Pikachu or Pichu, and that can get a little hairy if you're not experienced.
Yeah, that can get pretty arduous. I got to agree on that.
Yeah, especially with such a light character too. So the idea you want to that I when I'm playing Pikachu or Pichu, I'm trying to play close to the center, so I'm away from the blast zone. So so my goal at that point is stage control.
Yeah, stage control can be a pretty big thing with such a light character. So that's a good thing to bring up there. It did seem like in contrast though, Storm was playing pretty aggro through and through.
Right.
It seemed like a lot of wasn't like just so much like Storm winning neutral. It was more so like Storm just like winning neutral and then pushing that into like a really heavy advantage state time and time again.
Right. So next up on stream we have Bulbasaur versus Clan.
That's right. We got K-Land from the mix.
K-Land, okay.
That's correct. So right now they're in the middle of a doubles match, so we'll be waiting just a minute here while they go ahead and set up for that. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Bonanza, have you ever entered a local? I feel like you might have like at least once before, right? Or I could be wrong.
I have never entered a local, so.
Damn, we might need to get you into one. That'd be kind of sick. We would guarantee you a stream match if you did. I'll tell you that. We would guarantee you.
You know, Steven and I were talking, and there were. Watch out for the compendium.
Watch out for the compendium. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for it. We'll keep an eye out on that for sure. It has definitely been a minute since I know I've seen Steven on the sticks like at least once, but it's been like super long. I think there's still like an Inkling main, I'm pretty sure.
Well, here's the thing. And also, Andrew, can you turn down the music just a slight bit in the mix?
Yeah, we'll just turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, turn down the music just a little bit. There you go.
Yeah.
A lot better.
Sound a lot better.
So the thing is that I think yeah, I was talking with Steven about this, and we were joking around that we would it'd be hilarious if we entered into a tournament as doubles partners.
That would be literally so sick. That would actually be hype as hell. I'd be down for that.
Oh, Stroder told us to do it.
Yeah, you got my vote on that one, that's for sure. That would be sick.
So yeah, I will. Sorry, man. You can get dehydrated really quickly with.
Yeah.
Right now,
right. Yeah, I'm like you know now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It can go pretty quick.
So when we're, I'll try to see about entering a local one of these days, but for me, because I live all the way up in Deer Valley, it's a little hard for me to go all the way down and spend 3 hours down there and do something.
But that's what's so good about like remote commentary, right?
Oh yeah,
that's what's so great about
remote commentary and remote production. Like, I mean, Andrew's just running this production from his house. He's logged into a box on AWS in the cloud and running stream from there.
And I mean, we've even gotten like a good number of like notable commentators like across the country. Like, I know we had a TK Breezy for like the latter half of top 8 for AZSL, so it's a really good opportunity.
Oh yeah, we had TK Breezy, also Laird, as you are aware.
That's right.
He's all the way up in Chicago, I believe.
Yeah,
He's in the Midwest.
And like some Philadelphia, I'm pretty But from what I know, like there are some like high profile commentators where like if you want to get them to show up, sometimes they would ask that like you pay like a portion of their flight or at least like for like housing or something like that. So like all that expense is like completely out of the window with stuff like this, you know what I mean? So it's really dope.
Yeah, you just have to pay their appearance fee at that point.
Exactly. Right.
And the thing is that when we get into the bigger picture stuff, like hopefully eventually we can get rid of these 2 box things. And what I like to do is do what they do for Overwatch League, which is basically have remote commentary on green screen.
A studio,
Well, no, it's so believe it or not, what they're doing for the stuff for Overwatch League is they basically they basically they have the commentary camera set up, and they're doing their commentary remote for that even too. So you basically have the commentators on green screen sending their stuff via vMix call into because Overwatch League uses vMix as well for all their remote stuff.
Right.
And they're vMix calling in for that. And then they basically stitch the two commentators together on stream. So
okay, yeah. It's kind of like superimpose them onto the same thing.
Yeah, in like a virtual set, basically.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
So I would love to do something like that for this instead of the whole thing, but asking the commentators we have now to dedicate like a green screen space that they have full standing capabilities and stuff. Yeah, we don't pay that.
yeah, there's definitely a lot of room for opportunity, to say the least. That's true. And we were talking about you potentially playing. I was like, what control scheme do you use when you play this game?
Oh, what control scheme do I use?
Yeah.
So let's start off with the controllers. All right. Let's see here. Where is my?
Oh, he's about to get the whole thing. Check it out.
So this is what I play on.
Nice, the double Joy-Cons.
Yes, I actually play double Joy-Cons.
Double Joy-Cons, man.
But that's I'm playing double Joy-Cons, and that's what I like to play with, of course. So it's nice to have.
Yeah, no, that's what's up. Yeah, I was using Pro Controller for a good number of months because like my GameCube controller started running into issues. But like literally like later this week, I have someone from the Arizona scene that said they'd be willing to sell me a controller for like pretty cheap. So I'm gonna finally be back on GameCube controller for sure.
Yeah, I was thinking about going back to GameCube controller.
Yeah, GameCube controller. I like for most games, I do like to use Pro Controller a lot. Like Pro Controller is actually like pretty good for a lot of games that I play. Right. But like even like on Steam, like we were talking about like Halo before stream, I definitely like to use Pro Controller for that game.
Yeah.
But like GameCube controller for Smash, it's just like par for the course in my head.
Yeah, and also probably because it's free to play. I don't know. What? Let us know in the Twitch chat if you want to see a Halo tournament.
Dude, oh yeah, I'd be down to commentate, participate, the whole shebang, bro. I would like to be involved in that. That's for sure.
Yeah, I know a lot of people would. So
free to play too, so there's a huge bar for entry.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's Halo's gonna be fun. I can't wait to do SWAT.
Yeah, there's gonna be all sorts of possibilities with. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be a huge opportunity to like open the window for that day.
And then of course, Steven, as you know, is a Halo fan as well.
That's true. That's true. So there's definitely gonna be a lot of people that are down for that. But check it out. We got our next round coming up. It's gonna be our round 2 for tonight. It's gonna be K-Land versus Bulbasaur. Oh yeah, this is gonna be another round 1 match. That's correct. Second match is what I meant to say for the night. And it's right, second set. It's gonna be K-Land on Wolf versus Bulbasaur on Kazuya, who I know has been labbing quite a bit at Kazuya over the past couple of weeks when the character's released. So we're putting a lot of work into this character. Let's see how it pays out. It's first match here. Check it out. Already up 81% to 56. So there's a little bit of a margin here that Bulbasaur has allowed here from K-Land, but the neutral's starting to shape up a little bit more. We're seeing a lot of like well-spaced aerials, trying to go in with those invincible dash forwards. Goes for the Rage Art, lands it, and takes the stock. Quite the turnaround there from Bulbasaur using the Rage Art.
Now, do you recall Bulbasaur? He was a PT for a while, right?
It was PT for a little bit, but basically he's always done Bowser.
Yeah.
Basically he's always done Bowser.
So going from a heavy to this character, where do you see the desire for making that change?
Kazuya is also heavy, and I know that Bulbasaur has also been like pretty big on heavies like through and through. Also did have a little bit of a Snake Phase, who is also a heavy character. You know, just also obviously has a little bit more of a nuance with distance projectiles and stuff like that, spacing and what have you. As you can see here, this character is very upfront, up close and personal, as is the entirety of the Detective series, and seems to be translating that gameplay pretty well from what we saw in a little bit of the neutral, but does need to maybe potentially push that aggro advantage state a little bit more. But good job from Kaylan keeping Bulbasaur at the ledge like you saw there, closing it out with a down smash. And now we have Bulbasaur on the last stock. There we go, pin out the neutral a little bit. Kaylan's not rushing in too much. Doesn't want to get punished too hard because Kazuya has no shortage of punishing options for those who like to rush in a little bit too much. Here we go, good nair from Kaylan. Goes for a back air. Bulbasaur tries to punish with a forward air. There we go. Side B gets caught with an up smash. Bulbasaur's going to be getting onto the ledge, going for a laser before doing so. Pretty smart move there. We got ourselves a down B once again and our tied stock count. But look at that percentage there, Linanzo. There is quite a marginal percent gap here for
quite
Bulbasaur
a margin, and you know, Fox is easily, sorry, Wolf is able to easily close this out.
That's true. Check it out. Oh, the neutral's actually shaping up pretty well. You saw like that instance where he was on the platform and he caught him on the platform with that down throw. That was actually pretty smart.
Yeah. That being said, being heavy like that, I mean, oh, that just opens up.
Yeah, that forward tilt's really strong for catching neutral get up, and you can catch rolls and get up attack as well. It's a very covers quite a bit of options.
Yeah,
there.
when you open up, Andrew, slow it down for a little bit. Here, let's come up here and then let's pause the replay. Pause it.
Ooh,
okay.
Right there.
So here's what I'm gonna ask you. With that 69.57%, where would you have done a different get up option?
With Kaylan at 57?
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, because I mean, like, you're not really get too much. Like, for example, if you were to, I guess, like, a popular option would be, like, neutral get up into Dog Fist, which has, like, iframes on it.
Yeah.
Like, even though you could land that, you know, when you're at 169% and you know that a character like Wolf can do, like, what we just saw there, probably would have gone for, like, a jump option or something along those lines.
Okay. All right, so game 2, Kaylan with the advantage, and Town and City.
Yeah, Bulbasaur. And as for Bulbasaur, bro, the suit is off, the formalities are over, it's time to get into some real gameplay. Check it out. Ooh, already a good little bit of a setup onto the platform, but Kaylan goes for a bit of a mix-up with the roll back onto the edge of the platform and kind of throws Bulbasaur for a bit of a loop. Well, we can see now the neutral shaping up a little bit better from what we saw previously. There we go. These aerials that he's been going for in the previous match seem to be connecting a little bit better. I'm thinking that this suit might have been a little bit claustrophobic for Bulbasaur, maybe. He seems to have a little bit more room to run around on what I like to call part-time FD.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, part-time FD. That's actually what I bring to it too. So it's like,
yeah, it's FD half the time, but check out these platforms here. It could be introducing a pretty interesting dynamic here, but instead we get Kaylan going for the raw up and catches Bulbasaur for the first stop. So quite the bold move there, but it looked like it paid out. There we go. Here's down smash into up smash. Did you know that confirms?
No, I did not know that confirmed.
Yeah, really strong confirm, and you saw how much percentage that did. It shot that man's percent up like a rocket or something. It went way up. Here we go. Tied stock count once again. Here we are. Here we go. Good get up attack there from Clan. And also a good down throw into dash attack. Very consistent combo starter like you saw there. And it's also really good at just racking up percentage in general. And I would say, even though Kazuya does have the laser, oh, here goes that 10 hit. Good punch there from Kaylan. Oh, we get the reflect as well. Yeah, Kazuya does have that laser, but not only does Kaylan have the ability to reflect, just like you saw there, but I feel like those lasers are going to be a little bit better for pressure than Kazuya's laser. There we go, good block, and there's the Rage Art, and that's going to be the stock. I believe that can take stocks as early as like 80 or 70% if I'm not wrong. It's pretty considerable there, I was saying.
Okay.
But definitely want to be looking out for that in this matchup for sure.
Yeah. I want to bring up real quickly, because we don't have them on the scoreboard, their seeds. Bulbasaur is 12 seed, while Kaylan is 21 seed. So
yeah, 21st seed. So this would be quite the upset if he manages to pull it out. But check it out, Bulbasaur does now have the stock at okay.
No, he doesn't. I mean, 170%. So
yeah. And a 41% lead now is a pretty good start here for Bulbasaur, especially since it does look like he's figuring out how to approach K-Line specifically a lot better now. A lot better neutral, even catching with the uppy, so there's a lot of smart options coming out here. Okay. There we go. Oh my goodness, good string and finishing it off with a side B.
I'm gonna want to see that. I want to see that again, very slow.
Yeah, let's get that. Let's get that one more time. That was a nice finisher from K-Line.
Yeah, Andrew,
you can kind of tell that he was setting up for it too. Let's see that again.
Yeah, Andrew, dial that down to 25% speed if you can, on that replay. Okay, so here we go. Coming through. All right.
There we go.
So he comes on that. He's coming toward the center of the stage. Sets up.
You can kind of see right here. He's kind of conditioning him to basically keep yourself there, so I can get this string.
Comes out.
Punishes. That's right.
Punishes it right there. Good, just good overall movement, and then. So I'm surprised that meteors. I did not know that meteored.
Yeah, it does. It does. It depends on where you land it though. Like you definitely do have to position it to get that sweet spot. But there it is right there. You kind of saw like with the lasers, was kind of conditioning him to keep himself in that area, or maybe even to bait out that up tilt. I don't know if you knew that, but if we can get that replay one more time, I can show you.
Yeah. Yeah, Andrew, pull it up again.
What Bulbasaur was probably thinking there in that instance.
You can just do it at half speed.
Yeah, you just do it at half speed. Yeah, so here we go. Let's see that again. So he's right here. Gets that uppy. Pretty good neutral option, I gotta say. But here we go. He's on towards the ledge, right? Gets that down air. And you can see with that laser, he was going for that up tilt move. That up tilt can actually reflect. That one that Kazuya has right there, it's actually a reflector move, which is kind of nuts. But you can kind of see, after seeing that laser the first time, he's probably thinking in his head, it's like, okay, he's probably going to try and go for another one. And then goes for that up tilt to try and reflect the second one, but instead gets met with that forward air, which led into the yada yada yada, gets that string at the end. So pretty good conditioning there from Kaylan. I'd like to see it. And we'll see how things go for this next round. This looks like Rensley going up against, who's that in the hat? I can't see straight away who that is. Oh, okay, it's Hitoy-kun coming up next. So we're going to be getting Rensley on Ganon versus Hitoy-kun on King DDD.
Yep, winner's round 2.
That's right. Winner's round 2 coming up next. And it looks like Rensley is going to be starting on the Ganon pick. So let's see how this shapes up here in just a moment.
Yeah, so 2 heavies. How would you play this?
I guess it is worth mentioning though that Rensley did make one hell of a wave over in Texas while he was down there for I think it was about a week that he was down there. Was getting second place at those locals, even beating Lima and doing so. Just to name one name, for instance. I know there's a lot of notable names within the Texas region that he had taken down more than once, actually, since he did attempt more than one local in that region. So here he is back in AZ to make waves yet again, starting off this round 2 on stream against Hitoy-kun, coming up in just a moment.
I don't know what they're waiting for.
Just taking a second to confirm, and there we go, the fist bump, and this match is in motion. Alright, starting off on PS2, got Hitoy-kun and Rensley. Let's see how this shapes up. Already good stuff from Rensley, keeping that shield ready for a forward air, but instead we're getting 2 down tilts in a row from Hitoy-kun, even a down throw to punish as well. So far it seems like Hitoy-kun's controlling the neutral quite a bit. There we go, there's a solid down air. Tries to go for the nair setup, but instead he's going to be met with an up tilt into an up air from Hitoy-kun. So good stuff from Hitoy-kun, pretty good start. But you can see that Rensley's doing a good job at keeping things even. Not letting them become too much of a margin. Oh, but a good offstage catch with a forwarder from Hitoikun. And Rensley is going down on the first stock, only to immediately respawn and up smash Hitoikun back into a tied situation.
I like what he did with the ledge there. Push him toward the center underneath the stage to reduce his recovery options.
Yeah, that was actually pretty smart, all things considered here. But check out Hitoikun going off stage for a forwarder string once again, but only to be met on a reverse edge guard by Rensley with the up B to close out the second stock. And a failed tech is going to be landing Hitoikun in the last stock situation, while Rensley is still pushing on ahead at 58%, going on to 82 after that side B. Goes for a neutral B. Rensley's not going to be landed, instead going to be getting quite a bit of damage output here from Hitoikun. There we go. Oh, unfortunately gets caught with the Gordo off stage in a bit of an odd interaction, and is now getting into a last stock situation with Hitoikun. Down throw into Nair is a pretty good string, if I do say so myself. Even Nair into up tilt. So there's a lot of good movement coming out from Hitoikun who's neutral right now. Yeah, all things considered, Hitoikun is holding his own. Rensley's going off stage. Good tech. What are we thinking so far? Because Hitoikun's definitely holding his own pretty well.
Yeah, definitely good on the track. He's been really good off stage. But
that's right.
Rensley right there with that last kill there. I mean,
yeah, a lot of really good reversals. That's one thing that Rensley...
Let's look at this read for a second. As you can see, he's off stage. You know, we slow it down nicely, and then goes on the inside to be able to knock him into that blast zone.
Yeah, and you know, I did watch a little bit of Rensley's runs within the Texas scene, and I do realize that, like, especially in the earlier end of the bracket, it just seems like a lot of people just seem to interpret Ganyu, rightfully so, because I mean, it is true that Ganyu is, for the most part, as low as he is on the tier list, more often than not because of his lack of recovery options. It's a very straightforward, streamlined recovery that is, you know, if you know how it works, it's pretty easy to exploit. But like you see there, a good Ganyu, a talented Ganyu such as Rensley is going to know how to get insane reversals like that last stock that you saw there to push what normally would be a disadvantage for the character into an advantage state. There we go. Good job rolling on the stage and landing a down smash, and you can already see that there's a lot of control in Rensley's favor, landing an up air off stage to take the first stock in just about 30 seconds into this second match.
Yeah, DDD has better recovery.
Yeah, DDD has a not a great recovery, but a significantly better one in this matchup, you know, compared to a character like Ganyu. So comparatively better, but there we go. Hitoikun with the solid string finishing up in a forward air. Will be taking the second stock. Rensley now has a 45% lead, and Hitoikun's already trying to make moves to close that gap, but good down B at the shield from Rensley. Here we go, solid down throw. Goes for the Nair once again, but a good air dodge from Rensley is going to be avoiding that extra damage. Goes for the down B once again. It seems to be a pretty solid option from what we're seeing against spaced out Gordos and stuff like that. There's an up air once again. You're picking that up though, like you're seeing that like a lot of these like up airs seem to be really good at stuffing out the Gordos like that.
Yeah.
It seems to be the go-to option.
Definitely the go-to option, but I'm just curious what Rensley's going to do when it comes to his more off-stage stuff, because you can see that as an area that he needs to push towards.
Yeah, we're kind of starting to see that here a little bit as we're going into the last stock per player. We now have a tied game. There we go. Good down air from Rensley, putting Hitoikun up to 50%, but here comes a strong back air and a Gordo to tie the game once again. So they're keeping up with each other pretty considerably here. There we go. Excellent forwarder from Rensley, putting Hitoikun off stage.
Oh, good up on that ledge. Excellent.
Yeah, that was nice.
But of course, Rensley has the control right here. He's in the advantage state.
That's right, in the advantage stage, he pushes Hitoikun off stage. But now he's going to be able to do the neutral get it back on, but goes for the Gordo and gets immediately punished with that up B. So Rensley definitely did catch on pretty quick to the trick with Gordo, which is the punish right after you throw out. Sometimes moves won't be able to catch you just in time. You saw that he kind of just landed right in front of him and let that up B rip. Let's see that actually one more time. Goes on the stage, goes for the Gordo, and immediately calls out the shield option with the command grab up B and closes out the set. So yeah, really solid start there for Rensley. And yeah, I guess I should just shout out one more time just what a solid performance that he had made out of state in Texas. So it's great to see him back here on our end, just doing equally good work for the Arizona scene. But now it looks like we're about to get our next match coming up here in just a moment. That looks to be, from what I'm seeing in the bracket, we got Jinx on stream going up against, if I look here, going against Kumiho. So that's going to be coming up here in just a second. Okay, right, Kumiho. It's going to be in winners round 2. That's going to start in just a moment. Meanwhile, quick update on the bracket. We got Widget and K-Lang going head-to-head in winners round 2. Ganon Dittos. That looks to be Kruk going up against V. That's going to be winners round 2. V's going to be playing Isabel, and Kruk is going to be playing Falcon. And maybe Ganon a little bit, as I can probably suggest by the name. And then we have Yomadafu taking 2-0 against Okios, waiting on the winner of that aforementioned match. Felix versus Dreamy, just one in Felix's favor. And also Arconi versus Jet, and the winner will fight Felix. So here we go. Jinx versus Kumiho is going to be getting started right now. Wii Fit Trainer versus Pit.
Ooh. Where would you put Pit against Wii Fit?
The thing that people and myself also like to always bring up with Pit is that, like, Pit is one of the most well-rounded but not necessarily standout characters in the cast. Like, very well-rounded character, but nothing really stands out to put him like at a high tier or even the top tier. Wii Fit Trainer on the other end also kind of falls into that same platform, but is still considered to be somewhat more low tier than Pit, but at the same time does have some attributes, like for the deep breathing that you're seeing there. Ooh. With a strong up smash that closes out the first stock. You can see how strong those options can be, powered up by deep breathing. So on the other end of the spectrum, you have Wii Fit, who's somewhat more low tier than Pit, but at the same time does have certain attributes like deep breathing that can push that character at certain points to be even higher than Pit in terms of viability. So it's basically consistency versus, you know, the ability to just randomly pop off, I guess, sometimes in the neutral, like we're seeing Jinx do here now.
Yeah, and you're also looking at your nice thing about this is that you're also looking at play that reflects of this.
Yes, that's true.
An 8 seed against a 24 seed.
That is definitely worth mentioning there. So with that said, we do have Jinx already taking 2 stocks at 113%. We're gonna be seeing a good nair into down smash setup. That's again, one of the things that's very consistent about Pit is just like a lot of, you know, straightforward setups. Everything is very straightforward about this character, and you'll see that as the match goes on. Strong down smash even clashes with the soccer ball there for additional damage, but still you have Jinx holding onto this 3rd stock. Last hit of nair off stage. Nair's very good off stage for Edgardy, and we're seeing that there, closing out the 1st stock for Kumiho against Jinx. Nair's also looking to be pretty useful for Kumiho, even stuffing out the soccer ball, but there's also a good move for stuffing out soccer balls, that side B, racking up 83% damage, and I can only imagine the soccer ball added up for even more. At 107, we now have Jinx only a couple hits away from the tied stock count. Solid back air from the platform drop, and things are starting to shape up a little bit for Kumiho in the neutral in terms of controlling the stage. But keep in mind, Bonanza, we still have Kumiho at a last stock situation, so this could be going to a next game if things go south.
You know, you see, you can't let Jinx grab you. You're just gonna pound on damage. And...
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Did you catch that?
Can we see that again, please?
Yeah, did you catch that interaction?
Let's
so we see a back throw to put Kumiho off stage.
Yeah,
goes for the reflect.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, whiffs the up B, catches himself under the stage. You're like, all right, GG's at this point, right? But not Jinx. Jinx is like, it isn't over until I get a spike right here. Gets a spike.
You go for he went for that.
Went for it and got it. Got himself a 1st game on the board. It's looking like Battlefield's going to be Kumiho's counter pick for this next round.
Start the battle.
Dang, that was quite the finisher, I gotta say. Alright, let's get going on to the next one here. Battlefield's going to be the counter pick, so let's see how things shape up. Now that Kamihu, I feel like, yeah, between the stages that Pia has available, I feel like this is probably one of the better ones for this character, I gotta say. I mean, what do you think about this stage in general? What's your thoughts on Battlefield?
On Battlefield, I think from platform options, you got some really good stuff. I don't like it as a Pikachu main, primarily because I want to be less vertical with how I play.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense here, but check it out. We already got Jinx making the most out of this stage pick and closing out the first stock, only withstanding 27% damage.
Yeah.
So quite a strong start here for Jinx in the second match. But check it out, we already got some neutral shaping up. For Jinx once again, goes for a down air, gets it, goes for the second down air, doesn't quite make it that time. Kamihu's not trying to fall for any more of those tricks, because we're seeing a lot more control of the situation with these down throw setups. Check out that strong interruption though, holy. Interrupts with the strong down air, even gets an up smash after doing so. There's that side B, almost taking the stock, but not quite able to do it just yet. Here we go. Jinx finds himself off stage at a really high percent, but still holding on to the stock, making it back on stage and even sending Kamihu to the other side of that stage. No invincibility on that ledge trap grab there. I'm sure you know about you know, if you grab onto ledge more than once, you don't have any iframes at that point, so you're vulnerable to attacks.
Yeah.
You see Jinx trying to go for a couple setups to close out the stock, but instead, Kamihu's going to be closing out the first stock and tying up the stock count. But at 153%, I don't really know if that stock count will be tied for too much longer, especially since Jinx does seem dead set on closing out this stock, gets the jab string, gets the berry hitbox, and follows up with a forward tilt to close out the second stock and put Kamihu on their winner stock. Strong neutral, good neutral B as well for that damage, and now the neutral is going to be in Jinx's favor once again. Gets a back air, and here comes Kamihu from the ledge, getting a nair as well. So definitely doing a good job at controlling the fact that he recognizes that he's not really necessarily control when he's at ledge. So goes for a lot of safe options to get himself back into the game. Instead, he's going to be going off stage, going for an edge guard, gets it down there, but instead it spikes the soccer ball. Just trying to set up for a throw, gets it with a forward throw. It's starting to get pretty dire here for Kamihu. There we go, gets onto the ledge, does the roll get up option. There's an up smash as well. Alright, forward throw coming out from Jinx to put him off stage again. You definitely know that that's going to be a setup for something. Goes for the soccer ball, low angles with the down air. Doesn't quite make it. Goes for the 3-hit jab. Doesn't get that one either. Kamihu's hanging on at 136%.
Arrow's trying to get him off stage. You're trying to do whatever you can right now to not lose that stock. Well,
yeah, sorry, you're trying to do like everything that you can to hold on to the stock, but yeah, there it is. Jinx going to be closing it out in a 2-0 victory in winners round 2, and we're going on to winners round 3. So good finisher with that up smash.
So I mean, if you take a look at this, you're going to see that you know, a little bit early he was trying to get him off with arrows, but you know, that's one of the things with Battlefield right there. Just that platform, you know, it just opens you up to attacks from below.
Right.
And if you're not careful, it's this ain't Star Wars. You can't be Obi-Wan and have the high ground. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't necessarily have the high ground all the time like you saw there. Will get called out by a strong up smash like that one. So great job from Jinx for recognizing that and calling it out. Looks like up next we're going to be getting Yomadafu versus Krupp for the top 8 qualifier for tonight in winners quarterfinals. That's going to be coming up here in just a moment. What do you think about Krupp? You've seen Krupp play at least a couple times, right?
I've seen Krupp play a couple times. I also, it's been a while since I've seen Yomadafu play.
Yeah, Yomadafu has been shaping up in their bracket results. He's definitely been putting in a lot of work into the Game & Watch pick. and taken some pretty considerable victories and placements at these local scenes over the past couple of months, I would say.
Yeah. While the players are waiting, I might as well give a few promos. Don't forget to Ascension, October 23rd. You know, you gotta love it.
Right.
I mean, you know, it's basically our very first monthly in a very long time, actual monthly. Yeah, October 23rd. Go SmashGG/Ascension. And get signed up. You know, we're gonna have a great time. And then
you're gonna want to be there.
Yeah, and then of course the other thing too I should also mention as well is, we're gonna hold off on that for a little while.
Okay,
sorry.
no problem. No
problem. Gotta keep a few things in the wings, so to speak.
Sure thing.
So, but yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Ascension, that's for sure. I'm booking the calendar for that.
I'm supposed to be making a second trailer for it.
Oh, really? Okay, nice. I'm looking forward to seeing that one, because the first one was quite the knockout.
Yeah. Oh, and also, I talked about it. I'm getting around to recording it. I'm going to be making a complete start to finish of I'm gonna. Sorry.
Yeah, go on.
I'm gonna make a start to finish on and a complete deep dive on how I built that entire trailer.
Oh yeah, like a breakdown.
From the music, like how I composed the music, why I did certain things in the music, because of course I wrote the music for the trailer. I'm also going to go through all the stuff that happened with the graphics, so all the 3D graphics, and I'm also going to go over some high-level editing. The first video in the series, I'm going to go through the high-level editing stuff and how I wanted to structure things, and then I'll go into the music, and then I'll go into the graphics. It'll be a 3-part series, and that will all be posted onto our SAK YouTube channel.
Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty tight. That does sound pretty tight. I'm looking forward to seeing that. But I definitely know that Krupp, looks like we're ready to start here by Krupp and Yamadafu here in just a little bit. And Krupp is definitely going to be one player to look forward to seeing here in just a moment, because this Ganon goes pretty hard, and so does the Captain Falcon. So I'm not really sure which one we're going to be getting straight out the gate. Looks like Captain Falcon is going to be a pick here against Yamadafu for this winner's quarters top 8 qualifier for tonight.
Yeah, that's right. Yamadafu's the Game & Watch.
Yeah, Yamadafu's a pretty strong Game & Watch as well, as you'll see here. Definitely shaping up within the Arizona scene. Widget, also known as Skylar, is also here on the Game & Watch as well. For the first time in a while, we've seen hopefully him on stream, as I'm sure you know, he was in the Arizona Smash 4 PR. Did stop playing Ultimate to where he no longer qualified for the PR, but is still a very competent Game & Watch to keep out for as well. But right now, Yamadafu Krupp is in motion, and so far it's heating up and pulling out in favor of Krupp, only by a little bit. But look at this control here from Yamadafu, definitely making Krupp think twice about most, if not all, interactions in the neutral.
Right, and Yamadafu is keeping Krupp at a distance, which, of course, you know, with Game & Watch, you're able to zone with him quite well.
That's right, you're able to zone with him pretty well, which is a good thing to see from Yamadafu taking advantage of. Getting a solid up B, waiting for the air dodge, and gets it back here. So we're seeing quite a bit of patience, but at the same time advantage state from Yamadafu, catching the ledge option before there, catching the recovery option with a back air into a stage spike, and with no tech on the stage, Krupp is going to be losing the first stock to Yamadafu at 72%. Yamadafu will still be holding on to the stock, rolls onto the ledge, almost gets caught with an up smash, and is set back with a down air. That's sending towards the blast zone. A second down air will be catching prior to stepping onto the ledge.
So that ledge guard right there.
Yeah, really good edge guard there from Krupp, and tying up the game. Check out that neutral string for Yamada. You seen all these up here stringing together?
Yeah,
really solid stuff.
I mean, just notice it. Yamadafu is really is just keeping Ganon right up in the air.
That's right, yeah. That's right, just racking up that damage pretty quickly, and we're seeing it pay off pretty well. 0 to 88% lead for Yamada-Fu right now. There we go, solid read on the roll get-up option. Tries to roll past the ledge to avoid the bacon, but instead gets met with an up smash immediately. So good call out there.
But I will say the invincibility frames on the ledge saved his bacon.
And that's for sure, yeah. Definitely keeping him safe there, so saving the bacon. Good stuff here, trying to catch him on the ledge once again. Good down air into back air. Let's see what's up next here for Krub. Back air for the second time. Goes for the knee to catch the up B. Quite the bold option there. Just shy of closing that stock out there. But Krub still has a little bit more work to do. While meanwhile, Yamada-Fu's doing hell of work right now to pull up that percent even higher. There we go. We're going to see up throw coming out from Krub here. Goes for the up smash. Doesn't quite land at that time. Down air out of shield. Pretty solid option there, as you saw. See the forward air once again coming out from Yamada-Fu. Good block on the down B. And here comes Yamada-Fu going for the roll read once again. Doesn't quite get it there. Oh shit, there goes the 9. Soft hit forward air coming out from Krub once again. Let's see what the situation is here now. Up air into up B.
Those invincibility frames.
Yeah, those invincibility frames are definitely pretty punishing, like you're seeing here. Oh no, the up B whiff. No punish from Yamada-Fu, but you definitely see that they were very well aware of that.
But notice how different they were playing from the beginning of the match towards the very end.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing right now. Krub losing the first match to Yamada-Fu. Very solid stuff, very consistent through and through. And that's something that you need to be seeing from Game & Watch. And that's exactly what we're getting here with Yamada-Fu. One game away from qualifying for a winner's quarters. Or qualifying past winner's quarters into top 8.
Yeah, it's just that down air.
That's right, yeah. It is just that down air, man. Alright, let's see what's up next in the second match. I don't think we did get that, but that's fine. Let's see, we're running back to PS2. Running back to PS2, let's see what Krub is able to do differently, given that there's no changes in characters or stage. There's likely something that Krub has caught onto, given that, you know, if you're going to be playing at the level that Krub has been playing at, and with the results that Krub has been playing at, you got to be able to make adaptations, and it seems like going for a heck of more neutral is going to be the move here. For Krub to pull out in front, only taking 25% with a really solid string is closing out the first stock. Go ahead.
Yeah, Andrew, mark that. I want to come back to that one after the game.
Yeah, that was a really explosive start here, and that's when you're playing a character like Captain Falcon. Explosive has got to be the name of the game. That advantage stages there was nothing short of that. And here we have Yamada-Fu trying to reestablish some more control, seeing a lot of the same setups that we saw the previous game, but it looks like Krub is definitely making a lot of different option select that is paying out very well for him. There you go, 2 back airs in a row, but none of them are going to be landing. Instead, the down tilt will be putting Yamada off stage, goes for the get-up attack. He's going to be rolling onto the stage further and gets caught with an up B. So there's a lot of tricks that Yamada-Fu is going for, but now Krub's going to be catching on. Check out that clank there between down B and up smash. Let's see what else we got going on here. Good patience from Yamada-Fu. Oh, the chair! Gonna be clanking with the forward smash. There's quite a bit of trades going on here. They're par for the course right now. In the neutral, there we go. Air dodging to barely make it back onto the stage. No invincibility on the regrab, and Krub punishes it. Heck hard, man. Look at this string already. Straight up the gate for 30%, going on to 41. Trying to set up for an up tilt, doesn't quite get it there. Instead gets a back air on the platform. And yeah, Krub is definitely shaping up in the second round, but there goes Yamada-Fu. Saw that down smash, man? It sends at quite the nasty angle. It sends at quite the nasty angle like you saw there. There we go, getting back onto the ledge. Got ourselves a good bit of bacon coming out from Yamada-Fu for 18%. Up B to catch the platform option. There's a 1, 2, 3 jab from Krub. has Yamadafu at the ledge on last stock, so we're starting to see Yamadafu get a little bit desperate at the ledge. Trying to see what he can do to maybe snag himself another stock here. Up B into up air is a pretty solid confirm, so I'm liking the execution on that there as well. Back air, or back throw is going to be coming out from Krupp here. And there's that back air from Krupp once again to close out the second match.
Finally going to a game 3.
Yeah, getting our first game 3 of the night. You know what? I feel like this is a good game 3 to have between Yamato, who seems to have had a pretty good download on a lot of Krupp's option selects, but now we see Krupp definitely getting one heck of a level up here and getting himself a nice 2-stock lead to close out the game. Alright, and what we can see here, what the counter pick is going to be for stages, it's looking like Smashville is going to be the move. I do think that Yamadafu does like Smashville as a counter pick. It's definitely not the first time that I've seen that counter pick come out from him.
Yeah.
Not a bad stage for Game Watch though, so I'm inclined to agree. I'm inclined to agree with that here, but here we go on Smashville, running this game 3, last game between these two. So both of them are on their winner's game right now. Either one will be losing their winner's run for the night. So let's see how this goes about. Big shout out to KK Slider, man. Such an influential music creator in the space. And here we go, an excellent string coming out from Krupp. Almost as good as KK Slider's music. Not quite, but it's a dang good string from coming out from Krupp. But you know, yeah, you can't really compare anything to KK Slider, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was a really good string, but next to KK Slider, yeah, I'm sorry, Krupp, nothing personal here, but KK Slider just knows his stuff, you know how it is.
I mean, Krupp, you know, that was, again, just like the previous game, an excellent first 30 seconds.
Yeah.
To be able to knock out and stop that quickly. But,
exactly.
But here's the thing. Momentum played a huge role in the last game. We got the game clock down to 2 minutes. So, I don't know. You got all of that, but then you're not keeping the momentum.
Yeah, they're definitely doing good damage output and even taking the first stock. But still, it does seem like Yamadafu is capable of using certain options in certain positions within the stage to slow down that momentum, if only for a little bit. But here we go. Now we have Yamadafu on the ropes for that second stock and is now on the ropes for his entire winner's run, as he's now finding himself at a complete stock disadvantage, only 51% to Krupp's name, as he's an entire stock ahead right now. Check out that string for 42%, 51%. Goes for the forward air, or goes for the nair off stage, doesn't quite get it. Here we go, Yamadafu trying to get the up air and the dash tech as well, but okay, I like that back air into 1-2 jab.
Yeah, just coming off stage like that put him in an absolutely fantastic position.
Yeah, really good positioning here.
If the percentage was higher on Yamadafu, that would have been a stock.
It likely could have shaped up to be, that's right. And now that we got ourselves at 105%, just about anything was set up pretty nicely to take this stock. Here we go, down B coming out from Krupp for some additional damage, but there's that forward air, almost going to take it, not quite yet though.
Trapped by the bombs.
Yeah, there we go.
And then just, and off the stage.
Yeah, in true Krupp Brothers fashion, man, like we saw Rensley earlier on the Ganyu pick, knows how to take what would have been a disadvantage offstage position, and instead just completely turns it around with that command grab.
Yeah, let's slow it down here. And then right there.
And that is untechable at that percentage, so we'll be taking that game and sending Yamadafu into the loser's side of bracket, and Krupp will be going on to top 8 for tonight. So really great stuff there, gotta say. Good
tournament so far.
Yeah, really good tournament so far.
And then here's that previous stock. Let's slow it down again. So let's break this down. You're going to spacing.
Here we go. Starts with that down throw. 2 hidden there.
Combo. Okay, misses that. Hits there. Invincibility frames. Throws down the down throw, and then gets off stage. And then with the down spike. Okay.
Yeah, and it's that momentum that's going to be really important to retain if you're playing a character like that.
And then here's game 3. So, Tone Tier, down throw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Get some aerials in there.
That's right, that's right. There we go. Misses the nair, but instead gets the down air into the forward air. Really solid confirm there from Krupp. Exactly, and there's a stock.
And all of those within the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, so it's really just like those starting moments that can really push things into the favor of the Falcon player, like you saw there.
And here's the thing, and this just goes for anything. Like, you get a big momentum boost when you take a stock in the first 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, huge burst of momentum, and that is definitely something that Falcon and Krupp by extension does get a lot off of, like you saw there. Real quick, I'm gonna grab some water before this next game starts. It'll be real fast.
Yes. So we have Felix, and then let's see who the other and Arconi. Didn't tell from the masks. Yes. Yes, we are all now requiring masks at the at our locals yet again, just for the Delta variant. So. But a Pyra, Mithra, and a Pit. Okay. Arconi doing a really good job with the control, just keeping him directly in the center.
That's right. All right, looks like I'm back just in time. We still have 3 stocks on the board for the both of these two, but how's the neutral looking so far?
Neutral is looking good. I mean, I will say Arconi is definitely having the better stage control, keeping Felix on the edge.
Yeah, look at that. Even finding himself off stage.
Even off stage, just have some control. But that being said, don't count Felix out.
Yeah, don't count Felix out just yet here. On the pit, we have Felix landing that down air. Goes for the up air, lands it, but doesn't quite take the stock just yet.
Trying to go for that arrow.
Yeah, the arrows do connect very nicely here, like you saw there. And there's a forward throw. That's a kill throw to close out the first stock from Felix. So good start so far. Arconi going to be getting hit by a dash attack onto the platform. But look at that good reversal. I mean, if there's one thing that Mithra can do very well, it's just take advantage of those, couple of seconds where you're just kind of in the air waiting to get hit again. And with those extremely fast moves, like characters with fast moves can bust out of what normally would be a string in favor of the opponent, just like that. Here we go, air dodging back onto the stage. Good up air catch from Felix. Look at this, also really good pressure on the platform. Also really smart foresight from Arconi to break out of there. Lands the nair with Pyra. That nair is like really strong, like you saw there. Even like the later hit, that wasn't even the starting hit, is enough to close out that entire stock. So really good stuff there from Arconi, recognizing and taking advantage of that situation. Here we go, good parry into an up throw, into up air. Got a forward air to catch the neutral as well, and calling out the side B by dashing away and catching it with an F smash. So good call out from that as well. And there we go, good forward air catch on the aerial once again. And now we're going to be finding Felix at a last stock situation here. And off stage nonetheless.
The last there we go. But here's the thing, it's evened up now.
Yeah, now it's evened up. One good neutral exchange like that, and Felix has found himself into a tight game situation, or a tight stock situation, I should say.
Yeah, and here's something else to consider. We had the first stock, the first blood was 2 minutes 20 seconds into this game. So, right. We're definitely there's the long game. Nobody has the momentum right now.
Yeah, nobody really has that. Well, I say that, but I mean, then Felix is going to be getting caught with a down air at the ledge, and Arconi's going to be taking that first game, and with quite the percent difference that you saw there. So Arconi definitely did seem to have a little bit of a momentum shift there towards the end.
Comes up. Okay. And then you have Arconi on edge, reading the guard. I mean, look at that hitbox.
Yup. It's a huge hitbox on that down air. Alright, but for the top 8 qualifiers, it seems like Felix is not going to be messing around anymore, going straight to the Fox pick for the second match. Same stage for the run back, but let's see how this character switch turns things up. As I'm sure you know, that Felix's primed and most proficient character of choice here is going to be the one that you're seeing now, which is Fox. So I'm sure you're well aware of how good this Fox that Felix has can move, even catching the ray of punishment with a parry and punishing with an forward smash to close out the first stock.
I mean, yeah, you notice the difference there. Less than 30 seconds in, we already closed out a first stock. You can see the momentum is way different from this character pick.
It really is. It is definitely Felix doing what he knows best and making it work very well for him here. There we go. Good string coming up from Arconi. Unfortunately, lets it drop a little bit towards the end. Switching to Pyre, going for the downer once again like you saw at the end of the previous game. Doesn't get it, but instead is going to be getting hit with a couple more neutral strings here across the stage from Felix. There we go. Good pressure, but still Arconi's going to be pushing through with an up smash.
Pushing through, and then...
There we go. Down air and up air, and that's going to close out the first stock for Felix here. And Arconi's going to be tying up the stock count now. There's our up airs. Tries to go for the aerial string once again, but lets it drop a little bit. There you go. Forward throw coming out from Arconi. Forward throw once again, man. Okay, so definitely trying to keep Felix at the ledge to play that edge game, because you can see there that there's just like a lot of attempts at the border to try and push that edge guard further, but it seems like Felix is going to be more than prepared for that, what it looks like. There we go, goes for the downer to catch Felix's recovery, goes for it again and gets it.
You saw
now
that.
We're getting, yeah, exactly. And there we go, up smash, good one from Felix, but now, while Arconi is one stock away from a tied set count, or I'm sorry, while Arconi is one stock away from a tied score count, meanwhile we have Felix who's on the winner stock right now. There's a little bit more on the line for Felix, but sticking to the Fox pick is definitely making it work so far. So good stuff here.
There just still didn't make sense.
No, yeah, one stock away from losing winners and getting knocked in the losers bracket. So there's a little bit more on the line here for Felix in this last stock situation.
Felix just needs the stock to tie it up. So let's keep it there. And here's the thing: we're both even percentage, and both characters at this point can take a stock.
That's right, and there you have.
What did I say?
Exactly. And there, right in time, in perfect fashion, we have Felix tying up that scoreboard.
Let's take a look at that again. So both are on the ground of the stage. Fakes up.
Boom.
Boom.
Lets it rip and ties up that stock count. Great stuff here from Felix. So you'd like to see that.
I think no bans.
No bans. I'm thinking that too here. Looks like we're running back. Yep, we're straight back to PS2 for this third game. Right, here we go. So far the neutral shaping up pretty well here for Arconi. In the down tilt into forward air. Pretty solid confirmed there. Coming up from Arconi. Jab string, 1, 2, 3. Keeps it nice and simple, but here comes Felix right back onto the stage to get an excellent reversal. Definitely turning the situation around here this time around. Side B onto the ledge, gets an up tilt, goes for the upper, only gets the first hit. Got to see what else is coming out of Arconi here, because it looks like Arconi's definitely doing the most that they can to try and control the situation. Goes for the back throw, tries to follow up with a forward tilt to catch the side B, so there's definitely a lot of Arconi catching on to a lot of options, just like you saw there in that landing, getting immediately caught with the dash attack to close out the first stock. definitely seeing Arconi catching on to a lot of the habits that Felix has. A lot of these side Bs are getting punished very frequently. I don't know if you're noticing that there. A lot of these side Bs are getting punished here. So Felix is, yeah, it looks like just about every single, yeah, and then the one side B that Felix gets away with is going to be the one that really counts to close out that stock. So Felix definitely does seem to have the right idea, but the execution is getting a little bit predictable to where Arconi is starting to punish it more often than not. There we go, good forward throw once again. Looks like Arconi's going to be landing an F smash to put Fox off stage. Back throw, let's see what else our follow-up option is going to be. Neutral B, but Felix is going to be falling off of that and rolling towards the stage. Will still get punished with the jab string. The last hit of up smash will be putting Felix on the last stock for winners, and this time it's for sure. It's going to be make or break for Felix's winner's run, as Arconi is trying to pile on more percent, but check out this immaculate neutral coming out from Felix. And the up tilt strings is going to be definitely racking up for 74%, which is going to put Felix in a bit more of a prime position to tie up the stock count. Super crucial right now. There we go, there's the F tilt once again. Calling out that side B. It seems like Arconi's calling out these side Bs left and right, but Felix is still persistent on landing them. There we go, Nair into up smash to tie up the stock count here. And what are you thinking so far? It looks like Felix has tied up the stock count, but Arconi's doing a great job at still staying ahead of the game, if only by a little bit now. Oh, he's taking a business call? Alright, let's that's fine. It looks like a last stock situation for the both of these two players here. We got Arconi at a considerably funny percent and taking the game at the funny percent, no less, with the down air into up air to close out the set. And Arconi just taking a minute to be like, oh shoot, I actually won the set. Okay, cool. There's the fist bump. Arconi coming out on top, and Felix will be making one heck of a run, but this time in loser's bracket, as a solid string here shaping up for Felix. But snapping onto the ledge, we have Arconi with the neutral get up, down air into up air. And that's how we win games with this character, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we do it. It's a really cool percent to win at, so I'm definitely proud of Arconi for that one. Wait, is it you on mic now, Zivas, or is it just I can run the show for a little bit. All right, it's me soloing right now. It's me versus the world right now. Speaking of which, how is the world doing? Let me go and get Twitch chat open. Okay, so it looks like somebody actually paid Stroder to change his tag. Stroder, at least for tonight, I don't know how permanent it's going to be, but is going as Stroder Ganyu for the bracket. Or actually, nope, it's not even Stroder Ganyu, it's actually just Ganyu. So Ganyu is going to be the tag as it will be addressed tonight. Very cool. So we'll get that match here started in just a moment. In just a moment, we'll be getting that started. Man, I gotta get myself down to one of these locals again, though. It has been a hot minute. Alright, and going again, and once again, we have Rensley facing off against Ganyu to qualify for top 8 for tonight. Oh yeah, Stroder's going random actually. Got PT, so quite the interesting pick. In our first top 8 match for the night, winner semifinals, we got Ganyu versus Rensley. Going PT, we got Ganyu. Running it so far, but it's going to get met with a back throw. Almost gets hit with the down air straight away. So Rensley is trying to waste no time closing out these stocks in explosive fashion. And quite the show out already. Honestly, there's just some things like that in the neutral where it's like you didn't have to land it to send a message. You know what I mean? Just the fact that you were out there ready to land it kind of says enough sometimes. So here goes Rensley. Blocking the Rage Leaf, landing the jab, trades with Nair with his own Nair, gets a forward air to put Ganyu off stage, goes off stage for the up B and catches it. And now Ganyu's going to be down in stock, but at 91% is not too far away from closing out this one and tying up the stock count. Here we go, side B into back air. Pretty solid confirm, so despite getting the random pick, Ganyu definitely seems to know their stuff.
Sorry, I was on the phone.
No, that's no problem. I completely understand. Now that we are in our first match for top 8, what do you think about Ganyu going random and getting PT against Rensley?
Oh, that's
yeah. I do know that Ganyu goes PT, so this is actually a pretty good pick.
well. I mean, we're as we can tell, this is. I don't know. The thing is that Ganyu is definitely not getting the kill confirms early. That being said, Ganon can go up to really high percentage. So
yeah, Ganon definitely does and is capable of taking hits. But here we go. How many offstage hits can he take? Now we're going to be finding him offstage once again. Good offstage gameplay from Ganyu, getting quite the reversal despite being offstage. Gets the Nair to close out Rensley's second stock and put him on the last one for this game.
Looking at it, I mean, PT could be. You can definitely pull some surprises with PT.
Yeah, that is definitely for sure here, and that might be what we'll be seeing here in just a moment. Is neutral shaping up very nicely here for Ganyu. Check it out, goes for the back air at the ledge, but instead is going to be getting pushed towards the ledge. But there we go, quite the reversal on the Wizard's foot and getting the back air off stage. So we got the back air for a good reversal on that down B, and then a forward air to close it off. Way past the point of return for a character like Ganon. So let's see that one more time. Got the back air, goes for the forward air. Goes for the forward air specifically at a point where, you know, it's basically impossible to make it back. Here we go, random pick once again, and Rensley's going to be going back to the Ganon pick. Let's see how things switch up this time around. Yeah. Luigi, and I know Ganyu knows how to play this character for sure. Yeah, he's definitely a very popular character of choice for Ganyu at launch. Here we go. We're already seeing really solid strings coming out from Luigi. Oh, do you get to see a lot of Luigi play?
I was on the receiving end with a lot of Luigi play.
From which player in particular?
Cyclone.
Oh, that's right.
Remember the couch?
Yeah, I do remember the couch. Cyclone will run those, but here we go. We got Ganyu running this second game on the Luigi pick, only withstanding 13% and already getting started on the second stock with this solid string for 59% and climbing. There we go, great stuff. Continuing on the string, and yikes, off stage. We got both players, but still able to make it back on. We got a dash attack coming up from Ganyu to push Rensley off stage once again. Here we go, there's a forward air. Goes for the down smash, but Rensley's going to instead be caught by quite the solid confirmed into back air from Ganyu. Oh, there we go, trading with the up air. We have Rensley taking that first stock off of Ganyu. Forward air, good trade-off there from Rensley. Still able to make it back onto the stage because of that. There we go, getting the neutral strings once again. Alright, so far so good. Dang, okay, I actually like that placement on the forward air. Went straight through the fireball and through the plunger and gets a solid S smash to take that stock from across the stage. One side of the stage to the other, we have Rensley taking that second stock, but instead losing the last stock of that game to, I think the first up that we've seen come out of Ganyu. So that was a nice last second option.
Yeah. No, it's... You see, here's the thing. Luigi play with Ganyu is just... Boom. Like, you go behind the shield right there. Perfect.
Yeah, it is...
And for people not keeping track and can keep track in the cameras, we all know that's Schroeder.
We all know good and well. But we all know good and well that Schroeder's about to cheese with Duck Hunt. So, here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. The Duck Hunt pick coming out. And Rensley's wasting no time. He's like, alright, Duck Hunt, I can probably give. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Instead, overcommits to an offstage gimp and finds himself down a stock himself. Yeah. There we go. Good start to the string coming out from Ganyu. Here's a forward tilt coming out from Rensley. Trying to take the stock, but isn't quite able to find it just yet.
That recovery is insane.
Yeah, it's actually, it's good for like distance, but it's a super vulnerable recovery, which is definitely something that you're seeing Ganyu take into consideration.
Yeah, but I mean, take a look. I mean, Rensley's not finding hitboxes here, so.
Yeah, so Ganyu's definitely proficient at getting the mix-up on that there. Good forward air. And from center stage, that's going to be taking the first stock on Ganyu's duck hunt here. There we go. Good nair coming up from Ganyu. Second nair goes for a down air, so we're definitely going for some pretty nasty neutral
Playing
strings.
off stage.
That's right. Good amount of off-stage gameplay. Let's see how it shapes up now that we're both starting to get ourselves back on. Good parry. Gets a down smash, and Rensley's going to be finding himself in an advantage state. Goes for the down air once again. Instead gets an
hitboxes and mixes hitboxes again. He just keeps hitting those miss boxes.
Yeah, miss boxes, bro. Miss boxes, and now Ganyu's gonna be landing a forward air to close out Rensley's second stock. Still able to get back onto the stage with an excellent stage tech. And here we go. Good block on that. Gonna go for the forward throw. Goes for a forward air. Still able to get back onto the ledge. Still able to tech as well. Very good techs coming out from Ganyu. Uh-oh, Ganyu got to be careful though. At 150%, just about any and everything will close out the stock. Let's see what else we got coming up here. Good stuff from Ganyu. Oh, tries to go for the drop from platform into back air, and instead gets met with that wizard foot to tie up the stock count. Only 49% behind, and you know Ganyu, yeah, look at that forward air. I think that forward air just about made up for the entire game. That's pretty nuts, man. There you go, forward air into a solid S-Smash read on the roll, and 3-0 will be landing Ganyu into the next round for the night. Oh my goodness. Quite the sweep with that random pick. But you know, I definitely got to say that Rensley was keeping up with the random character picks. Was keeping up pretty well with the random character picks.
Yeah, but now he's going to be in losers. And then, of course, Ganyu is going to be going up against going up in finals.
That's correct.
But it's going to be Krupp versus Arconi.
Right, Krupp versus Arconi coming up next.
So, I don't know. Where do you see this matchup going?
Well, Krupp's gonna be going Falcon, and Arconi's gonna be going Pirate and Mithra, which means a rush down like Falcon versus Disjoints. Normally, it's not the easiest matchup to pull off, but it's definitely not an impossible one. So we're gonna have to see how a seasoned player like Krupp is gonna be dealing with option select like that.
Right. You put that at a 60-40 matchup.
Maybe 60-40, maybe a little bit more even than that. Like maybe like 70-30? Yeah, probably like 70-30, I would say. I would say that sounds a little bit closer. Oh wait, we said 70-30?
Yeah, I said 70.
Yeah, I'm honestly not like 100% sure exactly where I put the matchup, but as long as Krupp knows how to deal with disjoints, which I don't doubt that a Falcon player as prominent as Krupp is like incapable of doing so. So let's see exactly how Krupp goes about dealing with Arconi's Pyro and Mithra, as this match in winter semis is about to get started here in just a moment. Or actually, right now. Right now. I mean, they're already playing the neutral.
You're going on autopilot, dude.
Yeah, they're getting started right about now. Good neutral string already coming up from Arconi. And I'm really liking like the down tilt into forward airs. It's a really solid string that I'd like to see consistently coming out from Arconi.
Yeah.
There we go, down air into back air, solid stuff. And look at that reversal from Krupp. I mean, like, you know, you saw Arconi like swinging with these aerials, trying to get himself like, you know, a clear landing space back onto the stage, but Krupp waited it out right under Arconi's nose and rose up with that up B to take the first stock. And already, even that force hit is going to get punished with the jab string, so Krupp definitely seems to know how to go about this matchup very proficiently from what we're seeing. Oh, there we go. Good neutral beat from Marconi. Yeah, not just trying though. Definitely does seem to be doing a pretty good job at doing so in certain instances. In certain instances, we're seeing Arconi do so pretty effectively. But right now, we see Arconi trying to go for a bit of an edge guard. Good trade to keep Krupp at the ledge.
Yeah, but trying to mix up those ledge options.
So you're trying to mix up the ledge options, yeah. And there we go, taking the second stock. And now we got Krupp at his last stock for this first game. And so far, Arconi at 103% doesn't look too far off from a tied stock situation. Yeah. There we go, there's forward tilt coming out from Krupp. There's the uppy once again, man. That uppy definitely knows how to devastate some people who hold shield just a little bit too often or too predictably. And Krupp will be more than ready to punish with an uppy just like you saw there. There we go, solid S-Smash coming out from Arconi. Tries to go for an F-tilt, tries to go for a dash tag as well. Trust me doing it.
But look at this percentage, 169%.
Oh, yeah.
And
Krupp is still holding on despite that
Krupp is
F-tilt.
trying to get that kill confirmed, but even then, he has a whole additional 100% plus he's at kill percent. Like this is easily like an extra stock.
Right. It could easily be one, especially with someone who knows how to make reversals like Krupp. Definitely knows how to get those explosive plays, and if Krupp's gonna be winning this game, it has to happen right about now.
Right, you can't go any higher with percentage, well. You literally can't if you did.
Yeah, you literally can't because the game is over. And Arconi's gonna be taking the first one in winter semis against Krupp, so quite a good start here for Arconi. Let's see how things shape up in this next match. Good replay, yeah, I like that play. Because up tilt is just so good, man. Up tilt is just such a good option. I really like seeing it come out because, well, I'll put it this way: I like to see it come out when I'm watching it, but I hate going up against it. So I feel for Krupp on that one. I hate going up against that up tilt. It is quite the devastating hit, like you saw there.
Yeah. Game 2.
That's right.
How do you expect Krupp to run it back? Especially with just this game right now. I mean, we're even percentage, but you can tell Arconi is really getting the combos.
Right, Arconi is getting quite the strong start, which, I mean, like you saw, Krupp is definitely capable of getting those like really strong starts, like those explosive plays. If you really do allow for the neutral to just happen in Krupp's favor. Oh, but there we go. Look at that, down tilt into S-Smash. And it seems to be Arconi that's going to be the one making strong start here in the second game. But here comes Krupp. Tries to go for the second hit in air, but instead it sets up perfectly for an uppy to tie up the stock count and the percent. So a good comeback here from Krupp. Really proficient damage control. Alright, here we go. Here comes back throw. Got Krupp going for the uppy once again off stage. Good F smash from Arconi and a down air through the platform with a hitbox that large. I mean, why not go for it, man? Why not go for it, man? The hitbox on that move is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And here we have Krupp on the last stock of this second game, and Arconi's still retaining quite a bit of momentum, I gotta say. So great stuff so far. There we go, Krupp still holding on to the stock here. 33%, it's definitely not withstood a lot of damage, but there we go, down B. And we could be just one hit or two hits away from a tied stock once again. There we go, 1, 2, 3 jab. So, okay, I know I said 1 or 2 hits away, but dang, that was like literally 3 hits. And 4 hits with that back air, and now we got ourselves a tied stock count. and only 50% for Krupp to make up for. Well, now going on to 75, now going on to 92, and you know what? That one hit that I was just talking about, it might be 2 whole games to make up for, as Krupp is definitely on the ropes with this last stock. Gets hit with a down air into a forward air. Things are starting to look pretty drastic here for Krupp's second game. Gets hit with the back air on the get-up option, and yeah, Arconi's got quite the download on those get-up options from what we're seeing.
Overall, just good play. I mean, you notice that Krupp has been keeping okay, we're going to Battlefield.
Going to Battlefield, so pretty good mix-up, I gotta say.
3, 2, 1, go!
What do you think might have been Krupp's reason for going Battlefield?
I don't know. He might want that extra platform. I mean, it probably wouldn't be the platinum. That being said, we would have to wonder what was damaged.
Right, I guess sometimes like it's not so much about the stage that they necessarily wanted to go to, but what was available to them. And right now, regardless of the stage, we're still seeing Arconi with really great off-stage gameplay against Krupp's recovery. And now we're going to be seeing Krupp down a stock pretty early on in this third game, especially considering, like, you know, Arconi did take the first stock in the previous game, but there was a little bit more of a trade-offs and interactions between both of the two players. But right now, Arconi just kind of got off to a great start for this first stock. But we're already seeing Krupp making very good strides towards tying up that stock count without taking too much damage. There we go, forward air from the ledge to catch the Lightning Buster. And 67% is going to be the deficit for Krupp to make up for. Already getting a solid confirming up B to halfway to make that margin all but closed up. There we go, already getting the down throw into the first hit of Nair. Shaping up pretty well. There we go. We got our second hit of Nair connecting to close out that second stock. Now we have Arconi at the last stock of this game, but for good reason though, because Krupp does have a lot of work to make up for and is doing a pretty good job at starting up that grind. He said, all right, time to take 3 games. Getting a good string, but there we have Arconi with an equally good string to tie up the stock count once again. So even if Krupp does make this comeback on this first win for the set, it's going to be a long-fought battle ahead of him.
Yeah.
There you go, good momentum here. 93% to Arconi, but Arconi's already getting some good strings. Goes for the down air into back air, doesn't quite land it just yet. There's a down B, trading with the Nair. Oh, gotta be careful though. There we go, got a back throw coming out from Krupp, and there's the back air to catch the Prominence Revolt up B recovery. It's a really good call out, especially since it's I wouldn't say it's like the fastest move to come out, but you know, sometimes it's just like those hitboxes can just really get in the way. So really good job of Krupp spacing it very well. We'll see that spacing one more time actually. Right about now is where that back air comes out from Krupp. Very well executed. And the first game is going to be on the board for Krupp in this set. But, like I said, even if he wins, which he just did, still going to be 2 long-fought battles against Arconi, who has been doing so well within this set that he'll have to come out on top of.
I didn't see it. Small Battlefield, or was that regular Battlefield?
That was small Battlefield.
Oh. Okay. Why do you think we would get counterpick here?
To be honest, the platform wasn't really utilized all that much, so Arconi could have just done a little bit of simplifying, I feel like. And honestly, it seemed like PS2 had run pretty well for Arconi, so this is going to be the next best thing right now. And, you know, big sword, go Bears, so this stage definitely allows for that sort of neutral interaction.
Oh, just like an A10.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Tries to go for the F smash, instead it's going to fall straight through the platform there. Still some interesting neutral going on here. Trying to get something started. Goes for a down B, but instead it's going to get met with some more aerials from Arconi. But now we have our neutral reset. Arconi's going to be going for Nair, but instead it's going to be met on the landing with the back air. So it seems like even some of the good options that Arconi has been going for are not going to be going necessarily for free at this percent. There we go. There's up air coming out from Arconi. Krupp is more than ready to punish these options, though. Check it out. Got a couple of up air attempts. Tries to go for the back air, doesn't quite land it just yet. There's the F smash catch from Arconi, but not going to take the stock just yet. Getting ever so closer though with that ray of punishment, and yeah, with Krupp left with no other recovery options, he's going to be losing that stock. At 153 though, we're not too far from a tight stock count once again. I just had to like save my water. Whoa, that was a good catch.
Oh.
There we go.
Here's the thing. Notice the time, look at the stocks.
Yeah, stocks are not moving super fast. Still about 3 minutes into the game right now. So they're holding these stocks pretty well. That means that the neutral isn't necessarily going to be too far in either one's favor, is kind of what that tells me. That's what I seem to be gathering from that there. Good back air. Oh, goes for the forward air, only gets the soft hit, however. There we go, good down air in the back air, solid follow up there. Goes for that down smash catch, but it's not going to be quite landing. Instead, we're going to be getting ourselves a forward throw. Let's see what the option is going to be. There's a forward throw coming up from Arconi. Yeah, but Krupp really needs to be careful with these get-up options. Good timing on the neutral get-up. Because sometimes, you know, get-up option might be safe, but only if you're getting the timing right. There goes that Nair to catch the jump option, and now Krupp is officially, for sure this time, on winner stock. As now we got ourselves a down air to catch on the platform. And those, I don't know if you noticed, Bonanza, but those down airs can send at quite the freaky angle at times.
Yeah, they can. The last stock situation for both of them, yeah. Krupp really needed to get the stock there to get it to Game 5.
That's right, Arconi one stock away from a tied game count, and in the meantime, we have Krupp, who is this time for sure one stock away from loser side of bracket. There we go, get the first hit in there. Goes for the down air to catch the side beat. Oh, good string following up with the dash attack. Here's the up B to get Arconi back on stage. Good nair to catch the jump once again. That's been quite the solid option through and through. And there is the Prominence Revolt, bringing him right over to the ledge to get that second hit and close out that set. Quite a finisher from Arconi.
Let's see that. Let's see that slowly again.
Yeah, let's see that one more time.
Give it to me in 50%. There we go. Nice and easy there. Gets him off stage, but of course,
boom.
The edge guard right there
Up,
puts him in
boom.
a perfect position to just be able to get that stock out. Okay,
Correct.
so Arconi versus this new character I don't know about.
Pyramithra. Oh wait, no.
No.
No. I thought you were saying, yeah. I thought you were saying Arconi.
I'm talking about the player. It's Ganyu.
Ganyu.
So,
never heard
yeah,
of him before.
I don't know. He's the #1 seed. I really have no clue who he is, but he has been absolutely crazy through bracket.
Yeah, we're ready to see what this Peach can do for some work in this first game. Let's see, and a little bit of teabagging going on. And okay, we're getting a pretty good start to the strings. It seems like Arconi's going to be able to follow them pretty easily. Oh, I'm liking the float cancels coming out from Ganyu already, man. Considerable stuff here. There we go. Uh-oh, but a good catch with that neutral B from Arconi is going to be taking the first stock on Ganyu. Off to a very good start. Alright, here goes. We got ourselves a back throw coming out from Ganyu, and we have the turnip. But get Arconi not laying off on this pressure, not really giving him much of an opportunity to throw that out there. Gets the... Okay, you know what? A good reversal coming out from Arconi. I was going to say that Ganyu might have a little something started there, but Arconi did a pretty great job of shutting that down very quickly and efficiently. There we go, solid stuff once again from Ganyu to close out the first stock of the set in his favor, but still a lot of work to make up for from what we're both seeing here. What are you thinking on the Peach so far?
The Peach is definitely working for Ganyu. I mean, I was not expecting that early stock. That's for sure.
Yeah, I was definitely surprised by that as well. I was definitely surprised by that. Man, there it is, man. There's those forwarders, yeah.
So reaching through the shield there, you saw that.
Yeah, reaching through the shield. Do you know how strong Peach forwarder is?
Hey, I can probably tell it's pretty strong. So I definitely think Ganyu is really favoring that.
Yeah, taking good advantage of that as well from what I'm seeing too. And we have our tied stock down here, but Arconi does seem to be pulling out in front despite Ganyu doing a great job at keeping up on the Peach. Made good parry into down tilt, tried to go for another extension on the string.
Try to go on the grab off that down tilt.
Yeah, down tilt into grab is very good. It's basically how you start off most strings. Yeah, most strings with Peach. There's dash attack for some good spacing.
Yeah. Ganyu trying to look for that setup, but it looks like Arconi.
That's right.
Oh, it's going back to neutral. Okay, a little bit of the dance.
There we go.
Dancing.
Yeah, and we have Arconi trying to set up for the up smash, which is very proficient at closing out this last stock, but not quite going to be able to land it. Instead, we get down here through the platform again.
Yeah, down here with the guard.
Yeah, down here.
That was a good guard.
Really good edge guard, I gotta say.
Yeah, let's see that again. So, comes up here, off stage, and then...
Sheesh. It looked like, instead of hitting like the main body of the character, it looked like it just hit like Peach's arm when, you know, she extends it to like shoot out the umbrella. That's pretty nuts.
Do you know if that's where the hurt box is?
Yeah, that's definitely what it's showing there.
Okay.
That's definitely what it's showing there. But now, off of random, we're going to be getting the Sephiroth pick. So this would be quite the interesting choice here. I know for sure that Ganyu, might not know much about him, but I do know that Ganyu is quite the fan of the Sephiroth playstyle. Did try learning Sephiroth only for a little bit, but you know, most people try to learn like most DLC characters when they come out, you know, just to get a little bit of a feel for them.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen Ganyu play too much in AC, so
yeah,
I wouldn't really know.
I wouldn't really be able to tell you for sure, man. But all I'm seeing is a solid confirmed down air into up smash. It's a tried and true confirmed for Pyro Mika. Pretty trademark for the character. Solid F tilt though, coming up from Ganyu straight away, tying up the stock count. Wasting no time on that one. And there we go. There's the up B Ray of Punishment. And let's see what else we got. We got ourselves Nair. Into Nair again, into forward air. That's what we call a confirm, if only a little bit. But
who do you think handles the better neutral game, Ganyu or Arconi?
The better neutral air? I gotta say,
just
neutral game in general. Okay.
Yeah.
Given that we don't really know who Ganyu's main is, I don't want to say straight away that it is Sephiroth. I doubt that that's the case. But so far the neutral is shaping up pretty well for the Sephiroth pick. A lot of good spacing on the sword. I'm sure you're aware that you want to space the sword towards the middle of the sword as opposed to the end or the hilt.
Yeah.
So far we've been seeing quite a bit of that coming up from Ganyu.
Yeah, no tipper with Sephiroth.
Okay, right now I am getting word from the Beast. Ganyu is new to the scene, is doing a lot of focusing on Cloud and Sephiroth as of right now, but so far, seems to be shaping up pretty well. There we go, good use. Oh, the downbeat and follows up with an upbeat off stage to finish that off. What are your thoughts on that?
I was looking at the other chat real quickly, so I'm gonna have to see it in the replay to give my thoughts. But just taking a look here, comes out here and then goes the distance to just get him off stage. And,
Get him off of that second game. That's what he got him off of. He got him off of that whole dang game. You saw that? Put it up on the scoreboard. Look at that. Get the switch to Cloud going on as well. Let's get the whole dang thing going on. I'm a Ganyu fan already. Man, got moves.
Okay.
I'm a fan of Smashville as well. I like everything about this right now.
Yeah. What do you think was the ban?
Honestly, not sure, because I'm like, I don't really know if Ganyu really knows what to ban against a player so new, but yet like so shockingly talented. You know what I mean? I really don't even know if Arconi really knew what to ban, or if Ganyu knew what to ban against Arconi, because I mean, this is really the first time.
Or if they decided to ban things.
Yeah, or if they even decided to ban things. You know what? Are you just good if I just choose Smashville? It looks like Arconi's good with it, because they're not going to waste any time taking that first stock on the bottom of the stage. So, already taking advantage of the situation. We got Ganyu going for a bit of a string. The Cloud Pig does definitely seem to be shaping up. Early stock loss aside. There we go. Solid string from Arconi. Oh, and look at that first hit in Nair. Still set up for what could have been a grab right there. There's that neutral air coming out from Ganyu. The limit is online for Ganyu. Goes for the side view, and it's going to be trading with Mithra's side view. Quite an interesting trade-off there. Let's see what else we got going on. Ganyu's trying to set up for a back air, and he definitely does land it there. Very solid hit. And there's a dash attack to catch the recovery attempt. Let's see what else Ganyu can do to try and get another edge guard here to close out the stock. Goes for a forward and gets parried. And there's the up air once again. This ledge trapping is nothing to sneeze at. Check it out. Good finisher there, and now the limit is online. One solid string, I feel like, could be tying up this game for Ganyu, especially with this limit online currently. Can definitely turn the tide, but there we go. Solid block from Arconi, recognizing that they were a good, solid string into a side B away from the tie game, and they took advantage of that with that shield. Now we're going to be getting an up throw, getting onto the platform, goes for a forward smash, doesn't quite land it. What do you think about Ganyu's neutral with this Cloud? Because I'm definitely liking it.
I'm liking it too. I think, you know, obviously, as you can tell, Ganyu has experience with sword fighters before, so you know that's apparent. But you know, compared, I think it's really even when you're going up against with the jank of Pyra Mithra.
I am inclined to agree, but it looks like we're 1 for 1 when it comes to not just the scoreboard, but unfortunate mishaps in the neutral. We now have Ganyu with one unfortunate edge guard from Arconi, but now Arconi has evened it up with an unfortunate SD himself, and now things are looking pretty even, 69%, and again, huge shoutouts. But now we have our limit online here for Ganyu, so we're going to be making some big moves here in just a moment. If Ganyu is really as hype as I believe him to be, despite being a new player on the scene. It's definitely shaping up. Oh my goodness, and a down air through the stage. That looked extremely disjointed, but that looks like it's a good to go down air from Ganyu. Going to be gladly accepting that and taking this 2-1. But still, keep in mind, this is winner's final, so it will be a best of 5.
Yeah. And then I saw, you can probably see it in the camera here, you can see Ganyu just stand up and go down. I think he said no bans.
I think he said no bans as well, but I'm also inclined to believe that Ganyu, I mean, an edge guard like that, a finisher like that, as crazy as it might be, is just clockwork. And speaking of Clockwork, it seems like we're switching to yet another sortie. So, like you said, Bonanza definitely seems to be a huge fan of these disjointed, strong attacks. And that seems to be what we'll be getting some more from here from Ganyu in this Game 5.
Surprised the Roy
Or
doesn't
Game 4, I
Marth.
apologize.
Why would you pick Roy here versus a Marth?
Well, first of all, I'll just say Game 4. I meant to say Game 4. But yeah, I feel like Roy over Marth, to be honest. I'm biased towards Marth, so I can't really say like too much, but Roy definitely does have a lot of attributes that does put Roy where he is at the tier list. Really strong neutral, does allow for a lot of aggro gameplay, which I feel like Ganyu may be favoring from what we're seeing here so far. In fact, it does seem like Arconi is punishing it every so often, just seems to be punishing these overextensions little by little and getting that 157% lead that you're seeing right now. But now Ganyu's be going for the ledge trap and going for an edge guard, gets the side B just like that, and being upfront and personal in your face is what Ganyu's going to be doing all throughout this game on this Roy pick, because that's what you want from this character, and that seems to be what he's getting very proficient with already. Oh, and there we go. There's the down air through the platform, man.
Through the platform, but you know, your mid attack, you were literally open. Just wait for those invincibility frames, and then Ganyu just came in right there.
That's right. Yikes, bro. And here we go. We got Arconi with a solid string, finishing up with a ray of punishment. And here comes Ganyu swinging onto the stage with these nairs, but Arconi's definitely going to be wary of that and proceeding with caution. There we go. We caught jab into F smash, and we call that Jeff smash. But unfortunately, we didn't get the sweet spot, which against a light character like Mithra may or may not have taken that stock and the game. So Arconi is definitely on the ropes for ending up losing this 3-1. And I think that, ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly what we'll be getting. Ganyu with a solid side B string to close it off. And I believe, if you see the replay, I think that was actually a jab that started it off as well. A lot of stuff can come out of jab. Let's see that one more time. Alright, so let's roll. Wait, if he gets onto the ledge here, rolls, shields, nair pressure, jab, side B, and ladies and gentlemen, we call that Jai B. That's correct. That's how we win games here in Arizona. Well, I don't think that's exclusive to Arizona, but dang, there's just some random things that like we just make like super trademark to our region, like Jair, Mario, and Yoshi's. Like you name it, bro. We make it our thing. We make it a thing here in AZ.
I don't know. If Schroeder was playing tonight, he would do as soon as he pulls out the Mario, you know you're going to Yoshi's.
No, yeah, that's definitely like a Schroeder thing. But tonight, it's looking like a Ganyu night for me, bro. This new guy Ganyu been shaping up very nicely. What do you think of Ganyu now that we got like another set with him on stream?
I think he's definitely he's definitely showing a name for himself in the scene. You know, I think that overall, you know, I like to see him play more at like an Ascension or something. And you know, when we see more people out of state come in, you know, because it seems really good, good for local here.
Right. But
no, I didn't say plug Ascension production. I'm just saying that. You know,
but you know what? Yeah, you know what? Now's a good time to plug Ascension. Here it is on
screen. Now that
screen.
you mention it.
Don't forget October 23rd. Perfect. 10 out of 10 segue.
God.
But we got ourselves Ascension coming on October 23rd in downtown Phoenix. Don't delay. Sign up today, because it is going to be one heck of a, like, literally, if you're even thinking in your head, like, maybe I do want to go to the Southwest region's biggest regional, you know, series. It definitely was before quarantine. So if you're even thinking, like, maybe that's for me, just sign up. Just sign up, you know what I mean?
Oh, shout outs to Raimi for the logo.
Oh yeah, big shout outs.
It was really nice to collaborate with them, with the be able to do both a 2D and then do a 3D rendition of the logo.
Yeah, it came out very cleanly, and I am definitely looking forward to the full event on October 23rd. But
we're gonna make we're gonna make that a Ascension thing. Like you watch a lot of Linus Tech Tips, right?
right.
Yeah, you know how they plug LTTstore.com.
I mean, yeah.
For us, it's gonna be like SmashGG/Ascension.
Literally, that's just gonna be our big tagline now. Rename all the stream titles, just make it the link. Like, honestly, we can just put it everywhere.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, so I believe we're gonna probably have Amis tonight, I think.
It looks like, yeah, we might be getting like Amis Grands or something like that here in a little bit.
Yeah.
That's something here, as we're currently just waiting on Rensley versus Felix, is that right?
Yeah, so we're waiting on Rensley versus Felix right now. But there is a good chance too that we might fit amateurs in here. Overall, yeah, obviously Ganyu is the story,
right?
You know, but do you see anyone else possibly coming in to challenge him in Grands? Who do you think is going to get the run back?
I mean, I do know that when we get back to the main bracket, it's going to be losers semifinals, which will be, it'll be Krupp versus, like we said, Rensley or Felix. If it does end up being Rensley, we'll be getting a little bit of a Krupp brothers showdown in semis to see who's going to be going up against Arconi in losers finals. So either way, and I mean, then if Felix comes out on top, I mean, Felix has been able to. Yeah, they already started Emmy, so we're going to be getting that match coming up soon. And if Felix does end up going against Krupp, I mean, Felix has already shown to be well capable of going toe-to-toe with Strutter. Even if they do, do a little bit of trolling. But,
Wait, Schroeder.
Most nights it's Schroeder. But
yeah,
tonight,
I was about to say,
it's going to be Felix versus Ganyu, who just came out of nowhere. Yeah, and it is Krupp that actually did manage to take a win on Ganyu. So if Krupp ends up going to grand finals against Ganyu, then we'll be getting a little bit of a run back going on there. So again, there's any way you slice it, there's a lot of potential for a pretty great grand finals tonight.
Yeah.
And I mean, given that Ganyu may or may not be going to New York in like an hour or so, there could be a chance that I could just be wrong about all that.
Yeah, the airport might be the upset.
The airport might end up being the upset. Okay, it looks like Krupp might have won this just now, but we'll wait and see the confirmation on that.
Yeah, it's sort of like someone coming into the match with a chair. That's what the airport is right now.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. All right, yeah, Rensley did win 3-1 over Felix. So we'll be getting that Krupp versus Rensley. And getting started in just a moment here for loser semifinals. What do you think about this Krupp versus showdown that is imminent right now?
Oh, well, I know that we're we want to spend more time getting to know the Krupp brothers. We're not going to announce anything just yet, but there's definitely some good story there. Yeah,
there's definitely a lot of storylines at play between all of the Krupp brothers, to be honest. So
and just good overall story. You have multiple threads in the storylines, but it's just an overall good story of three brothers that got really good at Smash and go play in our tournaments.
And right now, yeah, we're seeing that culminate right now in a Ganon Ditto for this best of 5 coming up next between Rensley, or coming up. Why do I keep saying coming up next? I guess it's like for the past 2 rounds, I guess we haven't really started off on the character select screen. We kind of just jump right into it. So I don't know. I don't know why I'm like. I don't know what the heck is going on. All I see is Ganon, and I don't really know how to feel about that. And I don't really know how Rensley's feeling about that early stock loss, only 30 seconds in, but it looks like Rensley's trying to set up pretty nicely to tie up that stock count, while we have Ganon Dittos, aka Krupp, at 126 now and climbing. But for real, that really, quick side note, that really does throw me off when we just switch screens and it's literally the game going. And I'm like, oh shoot, okay. we're going right into it. But look at this. I say we're going into it, but this game is just about ending as And already 2 stocks lost here on Krub, so
Two
Rensei's
stocks?
made quite the turnaround.
Yeah, we're only a minute in.
Yeah, quite the turnaround here from Krub. There we go, solid tech there from Rensei, retaining the stock. Oh, and there we go, the back air trade between the 2 broskies. Can we send them to opposite sides of the stage? Going in for the dash tag, gets it, but it doesn't get that last stock there. Good reversal from Krub to bring this to a last stock situation already. There we go, there's the 1-2 nair, and there's the side B as well, and a down air. You're gonna pinball our way straight to the top of the blast zone, yeah. Pinball our way straight to the top of the blast zone and into the next game. We have Rensei coming out on top for the first match.
Okay, this replay is going to be fun because of the dose.
Yeah, it'll be dope.
No, just try to analyze it.
Yeah.
It's all same character models. Yeah, so Rensley with the down air, being able to spike it up.
Right. Alright, here we are in the next game. Let's see, already a good string off stage, but look at Krub more than ready to catch up that up B. Oh no, but yeah, with no more jumping, Rensei's gonna waste no time punishing that hecka hard and closing out the first stock. There we go, solid S smash from Rensei already, man. All the way got him to 61% on the second stock, and look at that good job from Rensei keeping himself on the stage. Getting back on there, but look at that, met with the forward air. We got Krub, not at the stock count, but at 99%. And going all the way up down to the last stock already. Look at this, man. These stocks are flying right now. These stocks are all over the place, and Rensei is still keeping up on top with a 1 stock lead. Down throw into nair. Into a lot of pressure with that run forward, and was more than ready to punish just about every get-up option. Gets a charge on the down smash. We have Krub taking control of the stage and the situation. But there we go. We got ourselves up air. Got ourselves a bit of a mishap off stage. Not able to make it back on stage, and Rensei is going to be taking it 2-0, and we're going into a game 3. 1 game away from Rensei proceeding on to the next match. Yeah, quite the interaction there. Have you ever seen a Ganyu Ditto before, Bonanza?
No, I have not.
Yeah, it is pretty hectic. Oh, but it looks like we're shaking it up a little bit. Going from a Ganyu Ditto into a fast Ganyu Ditto. With 2 Captain Falcons on the screen now. Same stage is going to be run for this game 3, but as you can see very clearly, there's going to be quite the shakeup in character picks, so we're going to have to see how that affects the matchup. Or the playstyles for both of these 2.
And if I may, this is more of a historical matchup, because before there were Smash characters, it was Captain Falcon's moveset.
That's true.
Just colors.
That's true, so we're kind of taking it back a little bit.
We're taking it back all the way to the alpha days of Smash 64 before it was even called Smash.
Exactly. So now we got ourselves Captain Falcon, the boys, running the... Yeah, that's kind of true, actually. I kind of wonder, like, how many characters have, like, moves taken from, I guess, like, Dragon King, the fighting game, or whatever it was called before. There we go, Rensei, unfortunately...
it was only... Captain Falcon was the only one that actually
retained moves. That would be
no, it is literally Captain Falcon's moveset. Is from that. Is from Dragon.
From that game. I guess as a racing game character, they didn't really have too much else to work with. But here we go. Seems like Krub has plenty to work with. 2 stock lead right now on Rensei. So this is Krub's territory now. Krub being the Falcon main of the family.
And also, Dragon King was never released.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm well aware. Yeah, that was like the beta name for Smash Brothers or whatever, working project or whatnot. Before they change direction, but here we go. Direction is still in favor of Krub for this 3rd game. Gets the down air, gets the wacky hitbox, gets everything Krub needs to stay in this set. And we have ourselves Krub taking game 4.
And that was 1:30.
That's right, yeah. Taking game 3. I'm done. There we go. Yeah, 1:30 time. No time flat. Literally played it like an F-Zero game. Said, went for a fastest lap and everything. Alright, here we go. Going into game 4, this time for reals. Carlos says the Falcon Ditto once again. I wonder what's going to happen at game 5. Because I know for a fact that Krupp is the designated Falcon player of the family, but that's not to say that Rensley doesn't know his stuff on this character, especially with how close it is to Ganon.
Yeah.
Here we go. Back air coming out from Rensley. Back air also coming out from Krupp. They're par for the course right now. Almost there. There we go. 2 nairs in a row coming out from Krupp in the first stock already. There we go. Solid down here from Rensley. Tries to go for the S-Smash to follow up, but doesn't quite get the spacing for that to land. Instead, gets a well-spaced back air. And another well-spaced back air to tie up the stock count completely at only an 11% deficit. But here comes Krupp to try and marginalize that with every passing moment. There we go. Good up air from Rensley. Doesn't quite get too much off of that, though. He's starting to beat up a little bit here. Krupp's going to be starting to go for some up airs as well. It's a race to land those up airs right now. There we go. Down air into up air, but we still now Rensley mixing up a bit with the back airs. Here comes an up air string from Rensley. Down air coming out from Rensley to close out the second stock against Krupp's recovery. And Rensley's going to be pulling out in front for this 4th game right now. There you go. Solid back air from Krupp to tie the stock count. Let's see what else we got coming out for the both of these two. Because it's perfectly even right now, Bonanza. This could be either one's game.
Yeah.
This could be Krupp's winner stock, or this could be Krupp's tournament stock since we're already loser semifinals, or it could be Rensley's, deficit, and we could be going to a game 5. There we go. Good spot dodge on the down tilt. Oh, and there's the 2 up airs in a row. Things are heating up now. There we go. Up air into Nair coming up from Rensley to put Krupp off stage. The dash. Oh, I'm sorry. The forward air does not connect to the significant up B catch from Krupp to keep himself in this set. Going for a couple of back airs, probably a jump option read, but none of those are going to be connecting just yet. There we go. Oh, Krupp's got to be careful with how he approaches this. Rensley's trying to catch a couple of options right now. There we go. Here comes the forward throw coming out from Rensley. Goes for the backer onto the edge of the stage. Doesn't quite land it. Goes for the 2 hit in there. Goes for the block. There we go. Oh no, and that up smash is going to be hitting on that shield. Really dangerous situation. Rensley landing the down air. Tries to go for the up air. Gets the second one. This is heating up now. If it wasn't before, because it kind of was from the beginning. And there we go. Dash attack is going to be closing it 3-1 for Rensley, proceeding on to losers finals to face off against Arconi. And before we get into that, I just wanted to briefly shout out the Lenny Face for rating with a party of 12. Much appreciated, man. We really do appreciate it out here. That's what we like to see. So let's go and see in just a moment what's going to be going down in losers finals. It's going to be Arconi versus Rensley to see who's going to go up against our up-and-coming Ganyu in grand finals. As that ticket to New York draws ever closer for Ganyu, because I know they got to be going there pretty soon. So we'll see if that ends up shaking things up or not. But what do you think about that set? Because I know Falcon Dittos can go by really quick, and even though Ganon is a bit more of a slower character, that can be one heck of a hectic Ditto as well.
Oh yeah, no, I can see that. It was I think it was a good set to figure out which one of the Cup Riders is going up against Arconi, and considering this is going to be a rematch from earlier in the tournament, I'm expecting some really good things.
I would be inclined to agree, but here we are already getting into losers finals. We have Arconi already doing big damage on the Fire Pig, and even taking the entire first stock, but losing the stock in doing so. Overcommitting to the edge guard string that ended up taking Rensley's stock. Arconi is going to be going down as well, and 2 stocks are going to be on the board already within this first minute. or I guess you just say, what's that, like 30 seconds? Yeah, that was like about like 30 seconds, and within that same 30 seconds, Rensley is also taking the second stock with an explosive string, followed up by a massive down air off stage. And here comes Arconi once again, going for another string, snaps onto the ledge instead and gets a nair, almost an F smash. Here we go. Got Rensley landing a back air, goes for the down air once again. A lot of pressure, catches the jump with an F smash and takes the first game in less than a minute. What are your thoughts on that, man? That was one heck of a match.
I mean, you got momentum.
Yeah, a lot of momentum. Despite being a slow, hard hitter like Rensley, you can still make those stocks go fast. You know what I mean? You don't need to be a fast character to make those stocks go fast. Exactly. That's what I always like to say about characters like Ganon. But here we go. Second game. Running it back. Same matchup. Likely the same stage pick as well. We'll be getting game 2 going on. So let's see if Arconi might have something else up his sleeve to pull out in front this time. There we go. What do you think about Rensley's neutral so far?
Neutral is definitely where it needs to be.
Right.
I think the real question is, what is Arconi going to do to counter that neutral?
Right, because like you said, like a lot of momentum, and we're definitely seeing that momentum show in the percentage as well. Look at that strong forward tilt, and look at that even stronger down air to once again close out the first stock in just shy of 30 seconds. We have Rensley already off to a phenomenal start.
Yeah, Rensley going off the combos right off the bat there, getting 49%, 72% now.
Exactly. So now here we go. The neutral just a little bit more. We have Arconi landing an up smash, closing out that first stock on their end. And there we go. The up air is almost going to be closing out that second stock. Down air also getting close to doing this exact same thing. There we go. Good stuff from Rensley, keeping up that pressure.
What do you think about the off-stage game so far?
It's looking like Rensley, I mean, I mentioned this, there we go, excellent up smash. I mentioned this before, is that like a lot of people do like to try and exploit Ganon's like very streamlined, straightforward recovery, because like, you know, there's not really too much mix-ups we can do with such a straightforward recovery like Ganon or Falcons. So they always try to like counterplay it with like aerials or whatnot, or like even like with projectiles. But Rensley does seem to be proficient enough Ganon to where he can really just make really good reversals off of people who overcommit off stage. Especially with that command grab, knows how to make great work of that.
Yeah, and then Arconi really doing good with stage control here with Pyra.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here as well.
Yeah, you know, on stage and then off stage, still getting damage, and then keeping him towards the ledge.
That's right.
Oh,
good up air.
Hitbox. But oh wow, okay, I want to see that again.
Yeah, that was really strong, wasn't it? Here we go. We have Rensley taking the game once again with a powerful down air.
Yeah, break this down for me, Taco.
All right, here we go. We got Rensley going for a side B onto the ledge. Up air is going to be catching Rensley by Arconi, and he's going to be going off stage again to edge guard him with that forward air. But you see Rensley timing that jump to call out that same attempt at exploiting that streamlined recovery, and is going to be landing that strong down air that you just saw.
Yeah, and the big thing is he used part of his double jump.
Exactly.
Which is very key. You do it too early, you're screwed. You do it too late, you're screwed.
Exactly.
So you had to really fake it out in order to be able to get the stock and lead him in.
Right, a very straightforward recovery to where even a double jump like that, like you just said, it's going to be counting for a lot, like you saw there. So already we see Arconi trying to put him in an edge guarding position. Doing so successfully, lands that forward air that he tried to go for in the previous game. And you can see that it is a pretty devastating attack, but not enough at this percent to quite take out Rensley just yet. Good string from Rensley, even taking the platform into account. He's going to be landing a solid string, and even an F smash off of rolling onto the platform and is taking the first stock on Town and City. But speaking of Town and City, what do you think about this stage pick?
I think I'm always going to bring this up. What were the bans?
Yeah, we don't really have any way of super duper knowing, unless like, yeah, we don't really have any way to know.
But I think Town and City is their pick. You know, it plays well for Rensley, especially from what we've seen from previous experience. But also, Arconi has done really well here in previous matches.
And you're seeing that Wizard Foot, how strong it is off stage, and he's even going to be taking Arconi's stock off of the top. You notice that?
Yeah.
That was nasty.
Yeah, no, this is nasty. I mean, I was about to say it was going to probably be a 3, are we looking at a 3 stock here, but that's not the case anymore. But
We're looking
still,
at a dang good third game.
Arconi is on his tournament stock.
Right. We're looking at a dang good game 3 for Rensley. So far, so good. But finding himself off stage, he's still able to get back on. And Arconi's going to be doing everything he can to put Rensley on this last stock without retaining too much damage on his end. Here goes off stage, gets the ray of punishment. But is that going to be punishing enough to close that stock? Not for Rensley, as you see. Very hard to punish someone who holds on to second jumps so efficiently.
Yeah.
There it is, once again.
Oh,
but an excellent move from Arconi. What do you think about that?
Oh, that was good. I mean, you're playing. You have to make a split-second choice on if you're going to go back to the other side or you're going to go underneath the stage like that.
Yeah, it's not even so much like making a choice. It's recognizing that he's not going to be able to go to the ledge that he planned for. So instead of DIing inwards, where he would have ended up trapped on the stage, he DI'd away so that he would end up closer to the ledge. So again, like you said, good split-second decision from Arconi to keep him in this tournament.
Right, and just because of that, we're now we're now facing a possible stock for Rensley, and Arconi might be able to keep this alive.
That's right, but let's see what Rensley does here. Down smash at the ledge, not going to be catching Arconi like he had planned. There we go, good block from Arconi on the dash tag. Dash tag is very strong, but so is down air, as you can see there. Almost took the stock off at the top. It's really that hard, folks. It's really that strong. And so is dash tag, like you're seeing here. Not going to be enough to take the stock just yet. Arconi's still hanging on at 150. Opting for the Mythra pick still for extra mobility.
Arconi has to be very decisive here.
And there's that up B to close out the final stock for Arconi's tournament run and putting Rensley into grand finals against Ganyu.
Yeah.
Against definitely Ganyu and nobody else.
Yeah, I wish we called out the to be able to mark that previous recovery. But let's take a look at this last stock here. I mean, here's the thing: you don't have too many options here at 150%, especially especially with the matchup. So, but yeah, we're going up here against what is this guy? Ganyu?
Ganyu, bro. Big shoutouts to Ganyu running Mewtwo for the first game in losers. Wait, grand finals. Now we're in grand finals.
We're in grand. Yeah, we're in grands.
Yeah, I'm looking up on top, but here we go. Grand finals is getting started here for tonight's Pure Smash number 14. Let's get it going on. And I'm talking to Ganyu when I say let's get it going on, because that was very sus for the first thought. We got to get going here, Ganyu. This is grand finals. I don't know if we have a Mewtwo or not, but right now it's looking like Rensley's got himself a very nice stock advantage state that he is not wasting any time prioritizing on. There you go, Rensley getting back onto the ledge. Dash attack's going to be going through the shield. And the Wizard Foot is getting punished with an up smash. Very good scoop there from Ganyu with the up smash, recognizing that it would still be able to pick him up off of that hitbox. Excellent use of Nair as well, following up with a grab and a forward throw. Neutral shaping out very well for Ganyu now for making up for that deficit. What do you think about this Mewtwo so far? I know it's a rare character pick.
It's a rare character pick, and it's very hard for me to gauge if someone's really good at Mewtwo, or if it's that knows the matchup, or if it's actually something else in there. So it's a little hard for me to say if he's good or not. But definitely the performance is there. The question though is just looking at the hard numbers, it's definitely a more even matchup than I was expecting.
Yeah, it is very much more even. Look at that strong spacing and timing and execution and precision. A lot of things went into that 1-4 tilt for Ganyu.
You mean accuracy, not precision, accuracy. No, it is accuracy. You can be precise but not accurate.
That is true, but you know what? Also good job from Bonanza for recognizing everything that went into making that forward tilt happen. just as you saw it there. And now we have Ganyu taking the one-stock lead, but so far has a little bit more damage to output before he can take the first game. And there we go, we got a down air. Oh, and right into that forward air to close out that game. Wow, good follow-up out there. That was really impressive. Here we go, let's see that one more time. Let's get one good look at Mewtwo before he disappears forever in this roster. Because swear to God, man, never see Mewtwo ever again. Look at that forward air. Take a good look, ladies and gentlemen. That's some good Mewtwo right there. You know, yeah, it was a random pick, but I'm like, call it like a weird theory of mine. But I'm like, what if they intentionally made Mewtwo a bad character so that way you will rarely see it, just like a rare Pokemon? Imagine. So that way, the rare instances where you see Mewtwo on screen, it just becomes a freaking event, man. That would be really interesting if they did that on purpose.
I mean, I would love to see an all-random tournament.
Yeah, they're just like, okay, how do we make Mewtwo seem rare? Oh, just make him bad so hardly anyone plays him. But speaking of pretty rare character choices, we do see a couple of Schultz here in the Arizona scene, but seeing one from Ganyu is still quite the surprise here in this game too. Running the Smashman Auto for some additional damage, now running the speed to get a little bit more movement and damage output at a faster rate.
I don't know. Ganyu is definitely giving, might be able to give Stroder a run for his money.
I want to see Ganyu go up against Stroder someday. That would be very interesting to see. And here we go. We got Ganyu getting caught up in the grab forward throw from Rensley. And I guess it's worth noting, I don't think anybody's mentioned it yet, but Rensley did make the switch over to Falcon, so still feeling fresh off of that Falcon Ditto from that brotherly showdown that we saw back there. Carrying on the Crub name with this Falcon pick in game 2, but still going to be caught up with the up smash. Keep in mind, the reason why Ganyu was not able to recover on the stage, the speed maneuver does reduce your jump height, which includes the height at which your up B can take you back onto the stage. So that's why you saw Ganyu SD after the fact.
Yeah. Production, please mark that last stock. I want to break that down a little bit later.
Sure thing. Let's go ahead and have a look at that at the end. But in the meantime, these 2 stocks per person is definitely starting to heat up as well. Ganyu getting quite the reversal on Renslay's string, getting the switch to the Smashman Auto, making the switch to the speed one as well. Still going to be hit with Psybe into soft hit forwarder, but still a good couple of hits coming out from Ganyu. Jumping out to jump out of the way of the up B. Quite the interesting option select there. Reaching 120%, we have Ganyu switch to the Shield Monado as Rensley is trying to do what he can to get in his neutral right now. Gets an up air. Gets a side B as well into a back air. And combined with the Buster Monado will be more than enough percent to close out that second stock and put Ganyu on the last stock for this second game. And here we go. Got ourselves one hit there. Into back throw coming out from Ganyu. Tries to go for the down air through the stage. Instead gets a forward air. Trying to go for a couple more arrows while this Smashman Auto is still active. Gets that last hit. Goes for the jumping auto for an edge guard. There you go. Good up tilt. Let's see what else we got coming up here from Ganyu. Good switch to the Shield Monado. It's a little bit too early for that, I think. But instead, yeah, I'm liking the switch to the Speed Monado for that additional damage output. I'm liking that plan. And I'm liking that up tilt coming out from Rensley to take that with a 2-stock lead.
Yeah. So let's see.
Yeah, go ahead and break this one down.
A little fast to break down.
There we go, finishing up with the up tilt. And here we go, we got this next game coming up. And here comes Little Mac coming out from Ganyu for game number 3. 1-1 on the board for the both of these two. And Rensley does have quite a bit of grounds to make up for it. So honestly, I know Rensley's not complaining about this Mac pick, but at the same time, Rensley may or may not end up complaining about it because this Little Mac is shaping up so far like it might be a pretty big problem here for Rensley. Already forcing him into shield. Oh, and it should be noted that Ganyu's Little Mac has actually taken a game off of Pandarian, so the fact that Ganyu's able to pull out results like that on such a, you know, offshoot character pick is very notable here from Ganyu. Alright, and let's see here. Shaping up pretty well. We got a down tilt into attempt at forward tilt, so we're seeing Ganyu trying to struggle a little bit to get some of these strings going on here. There we go. Back throw coming out from Rensley. Another back air. There we go. Oh, getting back onto the ledge. We have Ganyu catching him with the down tilt, but instead of reverse off from Rensley, will be landing Ganyu on the last stock of this Mac pick. Again, a very good Mac show out this Ganyu player has had so far, but I don't know why I'm speaking like Yoda right there. good little Mac this Ganyu has. No, but alright, we got a last dog situation here. Ganyu and Rensley kind of going nuts in the neutral right now. Here we go. The KO punch is online, but at 0%. Ganyu's trying to rack up that percent before letting it rip. Smart move, but instead we're going to be getting a dash attack to stuff out the KO punch. Oh, and there we go, the back air to close out the game. Yeah. Unfortunate, man. Again, like, you know, Ganyu has a very notable Little Mac amongst several other characters, even taking a game off of Pandarian in an actual bracket. So, with that said, you know, Rensley being able to take down that Mac first try, it's pretty notable, you know what I mean? Yeah, definitely something to pay attention to there, but it looks like... Was that a random pick, or again, or no? What was it? Was that a random pick? I think it was.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, that was.
Okay, it was a random pick. And it's going to be Kirby this time around. So, that said, Ganyu running Kirby for this game almost gets hit with the up tilt. That would have been pretty tragic, not going to lie. But good job from Ganyu getting onto the stage with speed and with pace.
Ganyu has excellent character diversity.
Yeah, very excellent diversity and skill across the roster. I got to agree here, Bonanza, but what do you think about Kirby in general? What are you thinking about the character?
So Kirby in general, it's really a toss-up, and it's very interesting. Like you can have some, you know, you have the ability to get the other person special, but I don't see that used way too much in matchups. Also, I haven't really seen Kirby too much in matchups in general. So that's kind of it's nice to see this in the tournament.
But one thing you definitely know good and well for sure is how hard that knee hits. So good job from Rensley closing out the first stock with exactly that. Good job also getting back onto the stage. Again, it's those reversals that the Crow Brothers are so proficient at off stage with characters like Ganyu and Captain Falcon, like we're seeing right now. There we go. Solid stuff from Rensley once again. Still holding the stock at 122%. Here's the up air once again to put Ganyu off stage on the Kirby pick. There we go, down air. Forfeits the stock in order to land quite the snappy down.
Mark that, please. Mark that. I want to come to that replay out of the once we're done with this game.
Yeah, definitely gonna take a good look at that one later. But right now, Rensley has to take a good look at this situation and see, how am I gonna avoid throwing any harder than I already have, and still win the game? Because right now, Ganyu's kind of forming. Ganyu's gonna bring this one back. Look at that. Good job getting back on stage, Rensley. But right now, we're getting caught up in quite the up tilt string from Ganyu for an insane amount of percent there. 52%. I mean, considering how far ahead Rensley was up until recently, this is quite the turnaround here for Ganyu.
Yeah, but Kirby's a light hitter. I mean, you go to Kirby if you want speed. If you know, I put it lump in the same category as Pikachu. You want speed. You
want speed, but right now, it looks like Rensley taking this grand finals reset is going to be as it would suggest, resetting the bracket and going into the true grand finals.
Oh, that replay was marked late.
Yeah, it looks like it was a little bit late there, but that's no problem. Now, okay, it looks like we got Ganyu picking the character this time around, going for Crom in this game 1 of this bracket reset. Let's see how this shapes up. Running it back on PS2, we have Crom versus Captain Falcon. And keep in mind, once again, in case you guys don't know too much about the Krupp brothers, between all of them, Rensley is actually not the Falcon main. It's going to be Krupp who's the Falcon main. So, Rensley going Captain Falcon is a little bit of a shake-up in characters, and despite that, is still holding very well against the onslaught of just sheer variety that Ganyu has brought to the table in terms of matchups. Oh, but there we go. Good catch from Ganyu with that up B off stage with Aether. Good reversal there. Kind of being Rensley his own game, especially since he called out earlier that, you know, edge guard reversals are the name of the game when it comes to the Grub Brothers, but good reversal from Ganyu nonetheless. Here we go, we got Rensley back off stage. Ganyu holding the neutral and holding the stage control despite being at 132%. Almost gets jabbed in his side B. We call that jive B. Instead we got forward air. We call that knee everywhere you go. That's a universal name everywhere. And you should know it well because that hit like a truck, as I'm sure you might have noticed. Taking the first stock for the reset. There we go. Good forward tilt from Ganyu, taking the second stock of this game. Alright, but here we go. We got ourselves a nice up air string from Ganyu. Good down air, tries to go for the uppy, but doesn't quite land it just yet. Here we go, good hit from Rensley as well. Getting hit with the jibey, but only the first half of it. Instead, we get Jared to close out the first game with a 2-stock. I mean, yeah, that's kind of impressive. 2 stocks still retained by Ganyu. So the Crom pick is definitely shaping up to be a nice one. What do you think about that Crom that we just saw?
Yeah, no, the Crom is definitely good. I think my brother made his Crom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he would be a better resource than that, but yeah, overall, I think it was definitely a good pick. He's definitely going back.
Yeah, definitely going back to from what it looks like here. And also going back to PS2 as we do. So let's go ahead and see how this shapes things up here. Going for the nairs at the shield. One, you saw that back and forth near the shield?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty tight. Alright, here we go. Good dash attack from Rensley. Good follow-up as well with the nair. Got ourselves both off stage here, but let's see what happens now that we're back on stage. There we go. Good stuff so far. Alright, let's see now what happens, because now we got Ganyu on a bit of the ropes here for this first stock. Going far off stage. Oh my god, I think it went too far off stage and just SG completely. I think this is exactly what happened. Fastball to catch him recovering low and just went so far, so fast that he just freaking died, man.
That's some fastball right there.
That's some fast falling, bro. Tried and true.
No, literally, I think he fastballed into that.
Yeah, fastball right down to the bottom, and now got spiked straight down to the same blast zone by Ganyu. It's such an early percent too, and it's now going to be on this last stock. Here comes Ganyu with an Aether combined with a couple of well-spaced up airs. He's going to be getting quite a bit of percent. Off stage, we have a down air into up B. Go ahead, Benezza. Oh shoot.
Oh no, it's. I was about to say, Ganyu has. Oh, well, he had room to do some crazy suicide stuff with the sword.
Yeah, given that he had the additional stock for coverage, but now it's going to be make or break for the both of these two in this game too. And here we go. We got ourselves a good string followed up by a Jair once again. It's like basically a replay of the first game's ending, but just flick on the Y-axis essentially. Basically the same thing. Very good consistency though. That's a good thing. Don't be mistaken. That's a very good thing to have. There we go. Once again, sheesh. Taking game 2. All right, and the Crom pick once again coming out, and it seems to have been given Rensley a little bit of a hard time from what we've been seeing, because this is also twice in a row, if I'm not mistaken, that we've had a 1-stock, 2 stocks still on the board for Ganyu. So. Here we go. We got ourselves a couple of up airs coming out from Ganyu. Good reversal though from Rensley, pushing that advantage state off stage, but unfortunately not able to take Ganyu off stage with them here. We're going to be finding ourselves back on stage on the other ledge now. Going for a Jared. Going for a side B as well on Renslay's end. Alright, good down tilt from Ganyu. Tries to follow up with a forward tilt. So we get a grab and back throw. Renslay's going to be finding himself on the ledge now. There we go. Down B onto the center of the stage. Down tilt is going to be the punish option from Ganyu, but you could tell by the way that movement was going down. He's trying to go for a lot more than just that. There we go. Ganyu's going to be getting back on stage. Renslay's going to be trying to follow up as closely as possible. Up smash onto the shield, but not onto the character. That's what Renslay wants right now. There's this good side B string from Ganyu. What do you think about the neutral so far? No stocks lost yet.
No stocks lost yet. We're easily 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Right, yeah. So they're definitely holding these stocks, but right as we said it, right as we called out that there was no stocks taken, both of them have been taken, and we now have a tied stock count, 2 and 2. Well, meanwhile, we have Ganyu with 2 now.
Fresh.
Yeah, starting on a fresh slate. But keep in mind, there's a little bit more on the line for Renslay here, as he's currently down 2 games. But right now, it could be down 2 stocks as well, as Ganyu's definitely popping off in the neutral right now. The neutral is kind of going insane on Ganyu's end. And now Renslay's on tournament stock in this Grand Finals reset. There we go. Excellent neutral coming out from Ganyu. A lot of control of the situation right now. It looks like Renslay is looking pretty primed to get himself a good setup if things go his way right now. Ooh, and there it is. Side B into forward air, but not enough to take the stock just yet. Instead, a whiff on smash attack, and a whiff on up B will be punished by that same smash attack. Good reversal there from Renslay, only withstanding 27% deficit, and has already just about been made up for. So, great comeback here from Renslay. So far, so good for bringing the set back. Here we go, good up B catch from Renslay. I'm liking these nairs as well. Alright, nice stuff. Good catch with the jab. I'm liking the fact that he was just ready to catch that roll without even moving. I like the confidence in that there. Definitely locked onto this character right now. Yeah, trying to feel out something here. Good forward tilt.
It's even coming down to this.
It is. We are, as you saw there. Oh, good catch there from Renslay, man. Holy.
Oh, replay that.
Yeah, replay that, police.
Slow it down. Let's take a look at this. Renslay just waiting there. I mean, you only had one option from that far low, and you know, Renslay took full advantage of that.
Yeah, took very good advantage of that and took the game. Sega switched to Mario on PS2. So let's see what Renslay's got against this. Mario, but not on Yoshi's. Quite the mix-up, I know.
I know, and you know what? What are Renslay banned Yoshi's?
I can only imagine Yoshi's was banned. Yeah, that sounds about right. But despite that, yeah.
I don't think Ganyu declared a character.
Yeah.
For a stage select.
That's kind of interesting, yeah, that Renslay just immediately... Oh, good catch there from Renslay tying up the stock count. But yeah, that is interesting that Renslay banned Battlefield as though he were... Like, you know, he would usually do that against, like, you know, top players in the stage. Like, I don't know, like maybe like Stroder would be a good example. Yeah. Not drawing comparisons here, I'm just saying that's a good example. But hey, check it out. These are pretty good Mario strings, putting Renslay already in a last stock situation here. So great stuff from Ganyu. And there we go. Good pressure on the shield here from Ganyu once again. And dash attack coming out from Renslay. So this is nice stuff so far. Oh, yeah. Good patience there from Ganyu.
He was waiting.
Definitely was waiting for that. Yeah, that's for sure. Alright, here we go. Now let's see what's coming up next. Good parry.
Good parry, and then Ganyu just putting on the strings.
Right. Oh no, gotta be careful there.
Yeah, Rensley, tournament stock.
Yeah, this is tournament stock 100% deficit.
Oh,
So this is starting to look pretty drastic here for Rensley. There you go. Goes for the dash tag, gets it. And now Ganyu's got Rensley truly on the ropes here. There you go. Good down tilt. I like the safe option select. There we go. Back air coming out from Rensley. Almost gets the up B to catch him off stage. Goes for 2 grabs in a row, gets it, and the back throw will be taking the tournament. Great finisher there from Ganyu. Excellent first time performance as well, yeah.
Yeah, excellent first time performance. I mean,
Oh, this is true. He did get second place on Monday, so there you go.
take a look at here. There was only a few ways to get up on ledge.
Right.
I like how Ganyu came behind. Like as soon as he got up on ledge, Ganyu came behind on shield, caught him off guard, and there you go.
Right. Yeah. Let's take a look at those highlights too. There's a lot of places to pay attention to.
Yeah. Give me the whole set highlights. All right. So taking a look here. This was the one. This was the weird one that they all came here. So let's slow it down.
Right.
So both of them were off stage there. Boom, boom. Okay. So Ganyu didn't have the recovery there.
Right.
So he went there, and that's how that kind of worked out. Now this was Ganyu's losing stock here. So let's take a look. Boom.
Oh, that was such a good catch.
That is such a good catch. Okay, so now we're going up to this is game 3 of the before the reset.
And here we go. We got
this was off the top.
Yeah.
The first 30 seconds.
Ooh, down to
that
a KO
that KO.
punch.
Boom.
That's right. I was a big fan of that. Yeah, because it was good to see Ganyu's Mac. You know, that took a game off of Pandarian. You know, very very notable Mac.
Of course. And this is the suicide dare.
Goes all the way. Here we go. Goes in and goes in hard for that down air. Look at that.
Boom.
Put it all on the line.
But of course, you know what? Rensley was a stock ahead, so he was able to. I mean, yeah, stock ahead against a Kirby. That makes perfect sense.
Understandable, yeah.
Then obviously, this is on the reset on game 3. This is what we just saw. And take a look. Boom, comes out to the back. Again, like I said, you only had a few recovery options.
Right. Not really too much you could do there.
So.
But yeah, so many plays just like that were just lined up so neatly. But what do you think about the tournament overall? It looked like there was quite a bit of good talent that we had show tonight.
Yeah, there was a lot of good talent that showed up tonight. I think I think Ganyu being able to play out the way he did, that was a fantastic thing. And you know what? It was nice to see a good reset in the bracket.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
You know,
especially from like a brand new player too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, I think that's good. Any final thoughts, Taco?
I guess like final thoughts. Let me think for a second. I agree that we did get to see a lot of great talent, and I'm definitely happy to see that. It's good to see the Corrupt brothers in action, as per always. I mean, we don't always get to see them in action, but when we do, you know, it's really nice to be able to. So I'm really glad that we got to see that. We didn't get to see too much of Felix tonight, did we?
No, we didn't. We didn't really.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting, but you know, hopefully we'll get to see more of him in the week, because of course you got to be a big fan of you know, one of the big up and comers within the state. But I mean, are there any players that you would want to see coming up soon?
That's a little bit interesting. I mean, I
might be seeing some Bonanza. What do you think?
Ooh, you thinking I should play in this?
I know you should.
Well, okay. When we get a weekly closer up to my place, then I'll probably start. I'll probably do that.
Then
But
we'll probably get that going.
But you know my schedule throughout the week. It's insane. So.
Oh, I know how it is. Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, there's not too much there, but yeah. Well, so yeah. The next broadcast that we're going to be doing is going to be a pilot program on Monday. Registration is open. That is basically at the same time as this broadcast.
Right.
And then, of course, as always, you can go check out Ascension, SmashGG/Ascension, October 23rd. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it.
Yeah. So for Taco Waffle, this is Bonanza saying so long from Gilbert, Arizona, where Ganyu has taken Grand Finals reset 3-2-1.
And the whole tournament,
with Rensley. You can catch all these VODs shortly after the broadcast both on the Twitch channel here, as well as on our YouTube channel, SAK Gaming. And don't forget to follow us on social media and everything else. This has been a presentation of SAK Gaming Esports made in Arizona. Good night, everyone.
Well said. Have a great night, everyone.